And good evening everybody, welcome back to another playthrough live and exclusive to twitch.tv. I'm your host for the evening and we are here playing more Trails from Zero. And in the last stream we just got out onto the highway having finally cleared the prologue. And essentially we're here to do more missions for the Guardian Force. The chat box is over in that direction, so please get your comments in there. I'll do what I can to interact with all of you so far this evening. So let's take a quick look at our stats of butt, see what we're doing here today, and essentially we're needing to fulfill our role as the upholders of the law. So we've got those ingredients that we're looking through. In the meantime though, what we need to do is head into the village and try and find out more information about the mysterious monster attacks that have been plaguing Crossbell, because there's quite a lot of it apparently. Excellent, we got an ambush. Let's take advantage while we can. So I have done a little bit of offline grinding here, so we should be slightly more equipped. Nice. Here we are, unfortunately, with Trials games dealing with their classic trope of diminishing the EXP returns the stronger you get. It's a rather annoying quirk with quite a lot of JRPGs. Oh, we're going to keep you at a certain level point. It's like, no, let me play the game my way. If I want to grind and do loads of stealing to get super strong, that's up to me. I should be allowed to trivialize the game if I want to. Oh, it missed. You idiot. How did you miss from 3 feet? Well, this should be an overkill. Here we go then. That's a quad overkill. We have got monster eggs at least, but we've not found the second half of the request, so that's going to be on the menu. Now, oh, we have a chest. Yes, I want the loot. Give me all the loot. Yeah, we did a quick move. Then you can actually skip the thing if you don't want to do it all the time. We got lots of Sepith, that's awesome news, and then the message. The contents of this chest brought to you by the International Bank of Crossbell. Visit us for premium Sepith exchange rates. Oh, we know all about that. We've taken advantage of those premium exchange rates. It's been very helpful indeed. Chance for another overkill. Not entirely, we still managed to do some damage. We're still getting some experience at least though, so I can't complain too much. We're not getting loads, we're still getting some. So we've got to take advantage while we can. We just gotta try, if we can get the ambush, we can do some serious damage to them. So it's worth doing. Whenever he attacks, I get the feeling of the two, like, the ninjas who wielded 2 scythes in Tenchu. They used to just go, "Sia!" when they attacked. It reminds me a lot of that. Yay, nice. And I like the fact we got crying onions because, well, I'm not crying, I'm just cutting onions. Oh, we have a chest here. But it's a red one, and red chests always make me nervous. They sometimes contain rather nasty surprises. So let's not make ourselves too vulnerable. Oh, we got a steel wrist. Can you feel how hard this chest is? I could bench press your entire party. Yes, and that's what concerns me about what's guiding in there. So what does that do then? The steel wrist. Prevents faint. Nice. You can have that because you got status defenses. No, 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 no. You're not allowed to chase me. Leave me alone. Only I'm allowed to get successful ambushes. As the player, you're not allowed to do it, computer. It's not fair when you use the same mechanics that I do. You're not allowed to do that. And we also got an EP charge. It's empty, but the woodwork is amazing. Is it chestnut? Could be chestnut. Could be mahogany. Could be rosewood. Oh, there's something on the ground there. I'm going to get that in a second. But first, as Tio says, Sensei, let me have a go. There's something on the ground. Picked up cooling spray. Nice. It's always important to look around, people. Like, look around you. You never know what you're going to miss. Axe to the face. Nice. Oh, I missed what that was. Oh, Man of Valor. What does that mean? What's Man of Valor mean? I've no idea what that means. Apparently I'm a Man of Valor. Have I killed a certain amount of enemies? Looks like we hit a fork in the road. I'm pretty sure we have to go north in order to reach Armorica village. Yeah, the road on the left will take us there. This is a lot tougher than I thought it would be. Agreed. I did not anticipate how strenuous of a hike it was. These monsters roaming around the highway aren't helping either. You two look like you're about to pass out. Sounds like about time we took a breather. What do you say, ladies? No, I think I'll be okay. What about you, Tio? As much as I would love to admit defeat right about now, I was the one who suggested we walk, so I must persevere. Well, as long as you're okay with it. Bruh, no. Don't do that. Just remember that if you can't take much more of this, you can always ask good old Randy here for a piggyback ride. Oh god, she's not a baby. You know what I mean? Always ride her around on my shoulders. Thank you, Tio. Pass. I do not wish to be treated like a child. I don't know if that's a sass or a cell phone there from Tio. Furthermore, I doubt you would be satisfied with someone of my stature riding your back, if I am not mistaken.
とした方が
Hey, true enough. I'd rather have a chick with a lip chew.
別に下心で言ってんじゃねえよ
Wait a sec. Don't make me out to be some weirdo. I was just trying to be nice. You're the one who started to overshare, Randy. You're taking after your name here. It's not us. And also, why are you being so defensive? You don't need to be so defensive. She got you hook, line, and sinker, Randy. Anyway, let's keep moving. I'd be surprised if we didn't run into more monsters. So let's take it slow and steady. Don't be afraid to let us know if you need to take a break, Tio. Alright? Roger. A little bit of character building there. It's always welcome. Always welcome in an RPG. Now, is there any items around here? Because I know this isn't the way we're supposed to go. But it's the rule of RPGs. You need to go in a certain direction. You know what you do? You instantly go in the opposite one. There is something on the ground. We picked up some mirage supper. Very nice. That's really good. I'm pretty sure this way leads to Tangerine Gate. Yeah, right along with the Calvardian border. Tangerine's also where the CGS deputy commander takes up post. Is that so? I was unaware. Let's avoid any detours for today. You got it. Fine. I'll stick to the script. I'll be boring. Okay, let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time! Speaking of which, I said it on Wednesday night stream. Spike Chunsoft, when is Danganronpa 2x2 coming out? We need to know. In fact, speaking of the stream on Wednesday, I do have a bit of a problem. A lot of the music was copyrighted, which meant the archive here has been muted in many places. Over on YouTube, when I've uploaded it, it's not yet available for public watching because I got something daft like 9 copyright claims, which is more than I've had in a very long time. And I've been fastidiously trying to remove the songs. Fastidiously trying to remove the songs from the audio. And unfortunately, one of them is not letting me do it. It's saying I either have to silence all audio, cut out the sections, or accept the copyright. So the version on YouTube I'm actually cutting down because I'm having to take those out of the equation, as I refuse to allow some company to take my content. Yes, I've played the game, yes, it's their music, and I'm not got an issue with copyright. I do have an issue with the fact that I can't do anything to remove it. It really annoys me. So for the next stream, I've got a decision to make. I'm either going to carry on playing it with no music at all, try and find some kind of alternative music source like an anime playlist or something, or maybe even, as much as I don't want to do it, abort the series altogether and end it where it is. But I really don't want to do that. I actually don't want to end the series. There's been so much crazy stuff happen. There's been so many good reactions. I don't want to lose it. However, unfortunately, needs must at some point, I'm afraid. Right, Earth is definitely their weakness. Wanted to make sure that one was dead. Try and win, that could work. Ah, so it guards against lightning. That's rather annoying. Oh, now we're cooking with gas. Great job, Randy. Again, decent experience all round. We've got Crying Onion, we've got Monster Egg. We've got loads of Monster Eggs now. The problem is I've not found the second part of the recipe, I don't think. So if I quickly go into my items and bring up the detective book. So we've got those to return. We need to deal with that and report those. You see this one? I need 4 fish fillets. If I go to my ingredients, you can see I've got 11 Monster Eggs. So I've got more than enough Monster Eggs. But what I don't have are the fish fillets. That makes me wonder if I need to get the fishing rod and go fishing. Yeah, that's right. Leave me alone. Go away. I will be taking the experience from fighting you. Meanwhile, good evening, Avian. Just seen you jump in the chat there saying, finally, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? All is good so far. We're moving further into the depths of Crossbell. And, you're not wrong, actually, Avian. Yes, we would indeed have to pry the fishing rod out of Estelle's cold, dead hands, wouldn't we? She's very much about the fishing. Ooh, that's a creepy creature. Is that kind of like a weird unicorn/bird? But we've managed to ambush it, so that's good. I know the feeling, Avian. My Friday was battered today. I was very busy at work today. Not entirely sure why, but it's okay. And again, decent experience so far. What's in the chest then? Reviving Balm? Next time, I'm using a lock. Well, unfortunately for you, you didn't this time, did you? So all the loot was mine. All mine. It's my own. Very cool music here though, very smooth. Ah, there's an item in the floor there, but I need to make sure I don't get seen by that bee. There we go. Time to make them sting. I'm lonely inside. Oh, nice. Very decent experience. Well, I'm happy about that. We just leveled up on stream. How cool was that? I wasn't expecting that. We're now level 11, people. Is that good? Well, I don't know. There's something on the ground. Picked up another tear balm. Excellent. Nice. Give me all the items. Give me... Oh, that's cool. I like the effect of that with the camera changing angle there. But of course, you can see, look how flat these trees are here. They are the flattest textures I've seen in years. You can tell that this is probably like a PSP, PS3 kind of title. And I don't have a problem with that, don't get me wrong. It's like, that era was great. It gave us the likes of Crisis Core, it gave us the likes of Front Mission. So we had some great titles from that era. Yeah. This is annoying. We didn't get the advantage. And the escape chance is not great.
行きます。
That's not worked. That's annoying.
分析を開始します。情報を入手しました。
We've debuffed them, and it seems elemental earth is their weakness. Did he just ball sack whip me then? That's what it seemed to be doing. It seemed to be acting like it was in with his ball sack. It's like it was teabagging me. Not exactly what I expected, to be honest.
はい。ドライブ開始。
俺の番だな。えいっと任せろ。
Oh, it's one of those enemies.
任せて。
My least favourite enemy, then. The ones who do the I'm going to kill you.
それ。
But first, I'm going to... You've killed me. I'm going to do damage to you.
いやいや。
One of my least favourite mechanics.
よっしゃ。
Luckily I can heal us up.
ちょろいぜ。
Not exactly good experience either, so I'm going to avoid fighting them. They're not worth fighting. They're actually seriously not worth it. They're not worth the effort. The experience was poor, and having to like strategize around self-destruct. That they literally were a cheap enemy. Its gate is locked. Okay, fine, we'll go the long way round, I guess. Bit of nice nylon guitar in the background there, though. Oh.
先生可能。始めましょう。
やるか。任せてくれ。やっと。
今だわ。みんな行くわよ。
Okay, let's go for a group attack. How are you still alive? Get off my battlefield.
はい。えい。
任せてくれ。えいは。
Right, they just blow up. That's good news.
セット。任せろ。おととい来やがれってな。
And to be fair, they give decent experience, so that's not bad. Nothing by there apart from the fence. Ah, there's another chest over there, I see it. Take advantage of the ability to save spam in this game, by the way, people. If the game lets you save often, save often. Monami's strategy calls to thee.
よっしゃ、畳みかけるぞ。
了解です。
チャンスだ。よし、畳みかけるぞ。よし、もう大丈夫だ。
All is good, yep. Black pepper and antidote. We got grasshoppers. Is the chest half full or half empty? Neither. It's completely empty. Yes, game, it is. Because I was not missing out. Oh, no, no, no. So popular sneakers with air soles relieves the impact of walking. And so you've not got much in the way of movement. Oh, but your movement drops down. That's poor. You've got decent movement and decent defense. You've got range. So I'm going to give this to Lloyd. You can have those. I thought Tio would have got more movement because she's one of the slower characters, but it actually took her movement down. So that's useless to me. You activated my trap card. Seriously? Did you all just see that? You activated my trap card. They referenced Yu-Gi-Oh! In this game.
Hi.
It's called cheating.
は そこです。
任せてくれ。
Yes, the army would be proud of that one, people.
おっしゃ。
Wow, dude, you can't hit a barn door at the moment.
これで一安心です。
Let's hide from the sunflowers. Yes, we're being attacked by sunflowers. It's like something out of Little Shop of Horrors. Oh.
敵接近。狙い撃つ
I
わ。
pressed the wrong... I pressed my enter key instead of my actual... mouse button to do the attack. I'm annoyed at myself. I'm frustrated by that. Oh, they're tanky as anything. I've just seen how tanky they are. Not what we need. They shoot seeds. That makes sense. Yep, fire hurt them. And ice stopped them moving. That's really useful because in the past, that's made them seriously weak to being taken out. Worth us taking them down while we could. Nice. Let's try freezing the flowers as well. Kinda hurt them, but not what I expected. Try lightning. She can't reach, I just realised. Oh, nice, we shocked it. Let's get over and wail on the bugger while we still can. That might have been better had we got the ambush, but it was still worth it. No, nothing to see here, Mr. Blob. Nothing to see here. Let's keep on it while we can. I was hoping to take him out, but never mind. Hopefully this will do some damage. Decent. One down. Wait. I know you. Well, let's see how Stone Spike does. It finishes the job.
ちの力だ。
Marbled steak, luscious orange and clear gelatin. Yes, I don't know how much clear gelatin I want to have, really. Right, I want to get to that chest without alerting that flower enemy. Obtain a cool necklace. This chest is empty and exercises its right to remain silent. Except you've just spoken to me, so you've rescinded that right to remain silent. You've done a Homer Simpson. Prevents burn. Yeah, you can have that. Oh, rest area. Oh, good timing. A rest area, eh?
休憩所
Really? Oh, thank Idios. How about we take a break here?
景色も良さそうだし、一息つくにはちょうど良さそうだ。
We can admire the view while we catch our breath. Sound good?
そうね
Yes. I could definitely use a break.
正直助かります
To be honest, that would be ideal.
そんじゃ一休みとするかね。
Sounds like a plan. I'm always game to kick back and take a load off. And we're admiring the ruins of old houses by the looks of it. And drinking soda as well. I mean, look at the lack of detail on these soda cans. There's almost nothing there to it. And also, what's with this weird, creepy bear face up here? There's something about that freaks me out. Ah, what a nice breeze.
やっと人心地ついた気分ね
I finally feel like I caught my breath.
そうですね
Me too.
なんだかこのまま寝てしまいそうな感じです
Now, at this rate, I am likely to fall asleep.
お疲れ様。
I know how you feel.
それにしても綺麗な田園風景だな。
This really is a great view of the countryside, isn't it?
まるでおとぎ話に出てきそうな風景っていうか。
It almost feels as if it were taken straight out of a fairy tale.
そういや古い建物跡みたいなのがあちこちに点在してんだな。
For real. All the old ruins scattered around really add to the
ち
vibe.
ょっと珍しい風景だぜ。
I bet history buffs would have a field day here.
朽ちた中世の建物跡がそのまま残されているみたいね
Indeed. I believe most of them were built during the Middle Ages and have sat untouched since then.
確かこの辺りは昔戦場になったという話だけど
Come to think of it, I recall being told this whole area once served as a massive battlefield.
戦場ですか
A battlefield? Here?
エレボニアとカルバードのね
Yes. The result of one of the many wars between Erebonia and
こ
Calvard.
こからすぐ近くに古戦場跡があるとも聞いたわ
I've heard the ancient battlefield is nearby as
古
well.
戦場跡。
The ancient battlefield?
面白そうじゃねえか。
Yeah, sounds pretty interesting.
せっかくだからちょっと見に行ってみるか。
We don't come out here too often, so you guys want to go check it out?
いや、それはさすがに。
Now's not the time. It's given we're already behind schedule.
ちょっと遠慮したいわね
Yeah, we'll have to leave that for another day.
ランディさん少し空気を読んでください
Randy, please do not try to rope us into your slacking.
なんだなんだ。若いもんがだらしねえな。
Hey, what's the matter with you guys? You're way too young to have no sense of adventure. Now, oddly, that reminds me of Sid from Final Fantasy VIII. when he said that he wanted the seeds to not just be warriors, but also to go out and see the world. I get where this is going.
しかしクロスベル育ちってのはそんなに町から出ないもんなのか？
I'd heard Crossbones never left the city, but I didn't really believe it till now.
普通街道くらいはたまに出歩いたりするだろう。
You're telling me you seriously never got the itch to just get out of there and spread your wings in the great outdoors?
いや、それがめったに出ないんだよ。
Not really. People who grew up in the out city usually don't feel the need to go anywhere else. And as we saw on Wednesday night's stream, quite a lot of people don't even want to go out then, do they? They're quite happy to spend time in their wonderful rooftop porter cabin playing games all day. I'm not judging. I'm the one who's broadcasting a game live to the internet. I can't judge. You're deeply suspicious about how much this game is based on FFA, I feel. And yes, work. Go away. It's the weekend. You have better things to do. Like listening to me prattle on about Final Fantasy VIII and Trails games. And stuff.
基本的には市内だけでも全てのものが揃っちゃうしな。
Almost everything you could ever want is right there
も
anyway.
ともと貿易都市だから自治州内で自給できなくても成り立ってきたのよね。
Crossbow's always been a great city, so for the most part, we had access to any goods we might
大
need.
抵の移動は鉄道か飛行船。
Further international travel these days is done by airship or train.
最近は車やバスもあるから自分の足でここまで歩くのは正直久しぶりかもしれないわ。
And recently, cars and normal buses are available to take us wherever we need. Honestly, it's been quite some time since I've walked this far.
私はクロスベル育ちではありませんが
Though I was not raised in Crossbow, I could certainly relate.
しばらく財団の研究所にいたのでこんなに歩いたのは久しぶりです。
I was living in one of the Foundation's research labs in the past few months, so it's been some time since I walked this much.
なるほどね。いわゆる文明病ってやつか。
Modern conveniences really are turning us into a bunch of lazy bums, huh? Randy, how did you know? Seriously, how? How did you know?
その割にはロイドはあんまり疲れてなさそうだな。
You, on the other hand, Lloyd, you look like you still got plenty of energy to spare.
俺は一応警察学校でサバイバル訓練を受けてるから。
Well, I owe that to the Police Academy's survival and fitness training.
そういうランディこそ元警備隊なだけはあるみたいだな。
Still, my stamina does not account to yours, Randy. All that training with the CGF must have really paid off.
汗一つかいてなさそうだけど。
You haven't even broken a sweat yet.
歩き回るのは慣れてるからな。
Yeah, probably just used to running everywhere.
おっと、戻ってきたみたいだぜ。
Oh, hey. Looks like it's back. Yes, I was feeling called out too, Avian. You're not on your own. Oh, it's the bus.
クロスベル市に戻るバスね。
It must be the bus making its return trip to the city.
一瞬手を挙げて乗せてもらえそうになりました。
For a moment, I was slowly tempted to stop the driver so I could go back home.
姉に乗ったらせっかくここまで歩いた甲斐がないってば。
If you did that, then you'd have walked all this way for
と
nothing.
にかくもう一頑張りだ。
Come on, guys. We're in the final stretch
多
now.
分ここから村まではもうそんなに歩かないと思う。
Just a little bit more and we'll be at the village.
そうね。
I hope so.
了解です。
Fine.
よし、そんじゃあ行くとすっか。
Well, let's get the show on the road, ladies. I believe in you. Now, we should be able to come back here at some point, and I'll tell you how I know that. Because I see a fishing spot. Right there.
やっやっ
Ordamorica Road Rest Area. This is a public location, so please pick up after yourself. Yes, don't leave your litter hanging around, people. Or Estelle will come and brain you with her big stick. And she would as well, you know. It'd be like ultra violence mode. God damn!
Sensei 可能始めましょう。
やるか任せてくれセット
はい。
Still, the good thing about that is it actually counted as a rest stop. We've got all our MP back. So I'm happy about that.
なんとかなったわね。
I'm just wondering if I've missed anything back here. I don't think... Oh, yes I have. There's something there on the ground. Picked up an antidote. Excellent.
みんなチャンスよ。
あれかチャンスだよし畳みかけるぞ
はい。
Now let's finish it. Cause as much damage as we can.
なんとかなったわね。行きます。
Huh?
敵集団との戦闘を開始。
I think I realised what happened there. I accidentally hit the wrong key. I'm there, I'm like, why am I controlling Tio? And what's going on here? And I realised what happened. I've accidentally changed characters by accident and then lost my key binding. That's what's happened there.
任せて。
よしえいっや
任せろ。ちょろいぜ。
So I didn't realise you could change the parser. I've suddenly got Tio as the lead.
よし
Ah, it's the Q key. Right, that explains that. I hit Q instead of W. So I'm using the keyboard for this rather than using the joypad. So I'm using the obviously WASD to move around. Oh, we got on mute. Nice. Sure, you stole from me, but it's all water under the bridge now. You're very forgiving. I applaud that. Ah, we don't have a slot open for that. Right, we need to do something about that. Ah, it must be because of the, yes, because she's got water. I could give it to her. Takes her HP down, obviously, but there's a chance to mute enemies, and mute is useful. So I'm going to have to turn her into my glass cannon, which is kind of annoying. What I need to do when I get to the next town, if I get the opportunity to do it, is open the orbital slots. Because I've not got enough orbital quartz. That's part of the issue here. It'd explain why I'm finding something such a challenge. I say some things, not everything. Oh, that's an invisible wall. That's rubbish. I hate invisible walls. They're such a bad... Well, I say bad. No, it's not fair. That's not fair. I won't call them bad. They're such a lazy design choice. Ow, we don't want you going here. Let's just put an invisible barrier that you can't see.
よし
Feels like a cop-out to me.
さてと。やっ
And I'll call any game out for it. I've called Resident Evil out for it. I've called Final Fantasy out for it. And now I'm calling out Trails in the Sky for it. Well, Trails from Zero in this case, but you know what I mean. I just hope I'm going in the right direction here. Oh, let's not go there. I don't want to fight you.
Yosh! 一気に行くぞよしせっりゃここだ
さてと。やっ行きます。そこです。
よしやっは
And there they go.
まだまだいける
So thus far, this is accidentally a grinding spot, but I'm not complaining because I felt like I was struggling at the end of the final chapter.
よし
Mainly because the experience dried up and leveling up was a pain in the backside.
畳みかけるぞ
私の番ね。
行くぜ。
There's a meme online that the hardest part of every Trails game is the prologue and the opening chapter because you have none of the options that you need.
よし
And I've always found that annoying when games have limited options and that's where the challenge comes from. I prefer it where there's more adaptive skills, but it's still early in this game, so I might be criticising it for something that doesn't come to pass. I may be being a bit unfair. Oh. Right. I've just found a chest unlike any other I've ever seen. Look at that chest, people. That screams trouble to me. That screams surprise, you're dead. Here we go. Let's find out. Yep, called it.
かかってきやがれ。
私の番ね。
It's basically a lot of enemies like that. So this is where it might be to our advantage.
援軍駆動行きます。へい。
Right, that gets me 4.
ガンナーモード起動します。オーバルドライバー出力最大。エーテルバスター。
Nice.
よっしゃ。こいつはどうだい。
Who says you have to play fair?
クリムゾンゲーム。 おととい来やがれってな。
Oh, look at that! Three experience points away from leveling up. And we've got attack 2. Very nice. I'd put a joke about law enforcement here, but a bit of a cop-out. Right, well, you're our guy with attack. So I'm taking you even higher up. He's now got Firebolt, Laforte, which is support attack, which raises strength. I didn't realise he had that. That's really useful. He's got a strength boost. Ah, you found the joke funny, did you, Adrian? Well, I'm glad that you got some humour out of it. I've only just realised in the top corner of my screen I actually have a mini-map. I wasn't paying attention to that.
よし一気に行くぞ
Which should be a surprise to nobody, so I've got the attention the attention span of a wet goldfish. Oh, we apparently missed one. How? How did we miss one of these enemies? That's not cricket.
よっしゃ。
It's not, it's a JRPG, so it's definitely not cricket.
行くぞセット
よっしゃ。
さてと
I needed you to shoot him then. Still have some extra craft points for Randy, which is good.
よかった。
You get a level up, and you get a level up, and you get a level up, and you get a level up. which I'm perfectly fine with, by the way. Give me all the level ups you can. Stop turning around.
せいはっよーし一気に行くぞ
かりま
チャンスだよし畳みかけるぞ
私の番ね。そこ。
俺の番だな。
In the face.
行きます。そこです。
An overkill with mute.
敵集団撃破しました。
And there's Amorica. Oh, there's a way down here, I just noticed. Yes, I'm not leaving loot on the table, people. That's not my style. We don't do that
チャンス
here.
だよし畳みかけるぞ
It's not the way we work.
行きます。へい。さてと。
Someone shoot it in the face.
なんとかなったわね。
7 coloured beams. Interesting. Have we got an EP charge? After that string of chest fests in the Burl, you would think they would have had some locks installed. Now, they weren't chest fests in the Burl. They were chests that carelessly invited themselves to be opened. It's nothing to do with theft. You carelessly left your loot in a place where it was invited to be taken. I resent being called a thief. I'm a looter, not a thief.
ここがアルモリカ村か
Phew. Amorica Village. We finally made it.
エリティオ大丈夫か
Ellie, Tio, how you holding up?
さっき休ませてもらったし。
I'm doing fine. That break really helped.
私もなんとか。
I'm also alive. By some miracle.
それにしても綺麗な村ですね。
I must admit, though, this village is quite beautiful.
It's the poppy fields. Strawberry fields forever, people. And of course, as usual, NPCs can't stand still in place, they have to walk on the spot. How annoying would that be if you were forced to do that for real? See, look at them all.
花咲き乱れる田園風景。こんなに綺麗なところだったのね。
Yes, Avian, I can relate. You feel alive somehow. The status after every exercise of some kind, I did completely.
A rural village, surrounded by fields of blooming flowers. It's absolutely breathtaking.
それになんだか甘い香りがするけれど。
And there's an irresistibly sweet smell in the
も
air.
しかして蜂蜜の香り？
Is that honey?
だな。向こうにミツバチの巣箱があるぜ。
Yeah, I can smell it too. Looks like there's an apiary over that way.
データベースによるとアルモリカ村の蜂蜜といえば特産品の一つみたいですね。
According to the database, the honey from Amorica Village is one of the area's specialties.
品質も極めて高いため周辺国にも輸出されているとか。
Due to its quality, the demand for Amorican honey is quite high, so it is exported all across Samoria.
ああそうみたいだな
Yeah, I believe it.
雑貨屋でもよく売ってるけどこんな場所で作っていたのか
I'd always see it being sold in grocery stores and markets. This is where it comes from.
そうね。
That's right.
知識として知っているのと実際を知るのとでは大違いか。
It's quite a different experience feeling, though. Something firsthand, rather than simply reading about it in books.
エリ
Elle, is everything okay?
なんでもない。
Oh, don't mind me.
それよりもこの平和そうな村が魔獣の被害に遭っているのよね。
More importantly, at a glance, this village seems so
ちょ
tranquil.
っと信じられないけど、
It's almost hard to believe it recently fell victim to a monster attack.
まあな、のんきそうな村に見えるが、
I know what you mean. Looking around, all I see is a carefree, happy village.
警備隊の調書によれば、
Well, based on CGS
この
report,
村の村長から事情聴取を行ったそうですね。
they first spoke to the village chief for details on the incident.
ああ、まずは俺たちも村長さんから話を聞いてみよう。
Okay, let's do the same. If anyone here is up to date on the situation, it'll be him.
村長さんの家、一体どこにあるのかしら。
Where does he live, though? I suppose we need to ask around.
Yep, so we're now in a brand new town. So we'll do a new save. Go up on top of here, it's fine, no problem. Wow, you guys from Crossbell City. That doesn't seem right, considering the bus just left a few minutes ago. Huh? You worked here? You city folk must be all crazy. Ah, they got the city folks here, so maybe I should bring out the southern drawl. Even though this town is to the north, so that don't make no sense.
The magnificent views you can find here are, in my opinion, some of the best treats America has to offer. I'm getting sleepy. I wonder if anyone would notice if I snuck into the barn and took a quick nap.
Yes, Chiaki Nanami has come amongst us people.
That fish like gleam in the water. The shadows of the fish outlined by the bright sunlight. Amazing! Absolutely amazing!
And look, there's another fishing spot right there. But I can't interact with it because I've not got a fishing pole. Estelle's like, take me to all the fishing spots you know. Alright, now that I've sated my appetite with a big meal, I think it's time to drop my line and see what bites. Ew.
Welcome, good to have you in. Oh, some first time visitors I see. Your car's during a slow hour. Take your time to look over the menu, okay?
Welcome to the Ashtray Inn. Care for a drink? From what I can see, you're all dead tired. Don't go overworking yourselves now. You know what? How about a bite to eat? I can whip us something simple in no time flat. See what you've got available. You've got rustic omelette rice, which is ew, ketchup rice. Blech. Blech. Gross. Crispy fries. It's a fish fry with a pleasant texture. And then rich cream soup. Enjoyable cream soup with a milk flavour. The big thing there is the cure stat down. The only problem is I've not got much in the way of Mira. It's worth having, because you can always cook the recipes. That's why I should get them. You say that's tempting, Avian. Oh dear. Evidently I'm out of touch, aren't I? Celia's just so adorable. Her smile gives me life. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna buy one of those soups. Just don't do that. I'm gonna buy just the one. It means that I can cook it. Don't you dare. Don't you start thinking about mentioning something else that doesn't go with ketchup. You know what you did. Own it. And everybody else who's watching this video somehow is like, what is this pillock on about? And I'm like, trust me, you don't want to know.
Stupid fields as far as the eye can see. If we have to move, I'd much rather live in Michelin.
Michelin? Ugh.
Oh, did you come up here from the city too? My son and I have been staying in the Morica village for a little while now. A calm place, free from the hustle and bustle of the city. This is the life I've longed for. Maybe we should move here officially after all.
Well, Aretha, that's up to you. I can't help with that. Meanwhile, let's go on in the center of town then.
Man, this place too cheery. It's just plain dull. Oh, what I want to give us something crazy to happen like last time.
Tell me more, kid. What happened last time?
Who the heck are you guys? Huh? Police officers?
I can't tell if the complete lack of recognition is better or worse than the typical response we get.
Those two bundles of energy are my kids. Cute, aren't they? Theo, after what happened, I'm afraid to let them play outside by themselves.
Lloyd, ask questions. What happened? It's not hard. You're a detective. Detect. Hey, you folks looking for anything? I recommend the honey. Amorica's specialty. Buy as much as you like.
Morning. Welcome to your general store. Ow! I bit my tongue. Sorry. Welcome to our general store. Feel free to look around.
Poor guy's got a little bit. A model orbal car. You can buy it as a decoration for Lloyd's room. Buying it just for the sake of it, screw it. We got the straw hat, which is basically increasing speed. Kinda useful actually, but I've not got much money in the way of money. God damn, they don't sell the fucking fish I need. That's fucking infuriating. Hold on a moment, people. Apologies. It's the first time in a while, but one has come back. You are exterminated with extreme prejudice, but people aren't seeing what you say because I'm not letting what you say into my feed. Get off my stream and get out of here. You are banished to the black hole. Be gone. I'm not sure what a Dalek is, but you don't want me, just get the bots off my stream, that's all I care about. Oh, exterminate! Yes, I have heard that meme before. I don't understand where it's from, but I've heard the voice. All the sci-fi nerds now are looking at me going, what do you mean you don't know what that is? Oh, chest. An EP cut, nice! You're really going to take the EP Cut 1? Haven't the Americans been through enough? No, it's my fee for coming here. It's my fee. Right, EP Cut. I mean, realistically, I need more slots to use it. Right now, I don't want to use it. I'll use it later. Plus, I can't even give it back now anyway, so even if I didn't want to take it, I've got no choice. Right, you look like a very official person. Let's talk to you. If things keep going like this, I don't know how long the village will last. What? Can't you see that I'm busy? Huh? You have business with Chief Toller? His house is right over there.
Yeah, it was a pleasure doing business with you.
今後ともよろしくお願いします。
Thank you for your continued support.
ああ、こちらこそ。
Yes, and same to you.
それにしても本当にあの価格でいいのかね。
Are you sure that price is okay on your end?
他の商人よりも2割は高いぞ。
It's 20% more than what the other merchants paid.
それだけこの村の特産品が認められているというだけです。
Why, you could just take that as a sign of how highly prized this village's specialty
十
is.
分儲けさせていただいてますから、どうかご心配なく。
I assure you, I'll be making plenty of profit. There's no need to worry about me.
そうか。いや、本当に世話になるの。
I'm glad to hear it. Always a pleasure to work with you.
今度は奥さんやお子さんと一緒に遊びに来なさい。
And feel free to bring your wife and son here with you next time you visit.
歓迎させてもらいますぞ。
Your whole family is welcome in Amorica anytime.
ありがとうございます。
Yeah, I think I'll do just
そ
that.
れでは村長、また寄らせていただきます。
Take care, Shitana. And sure, I'll be back soon.
またな。
Yes, until next time.
おっと、失礼。
Oh, pardon me.
今の人は
That man just now.
商人の方みたいだけど。
You seem to be a merchant.
ここが村長の家なのは確かみてえだな。
In any event, seems like we found the chief's house.
お前さんたちは
And who might you all be?
失礼します。
Pardon the
あ
intrusion.
なたがこの村の村長さんでいらっしゃいますか？
Are you the chief of this village, perhaps?
いかにも
Indeed, I am.
トルタというものじゃが、あんたたち観光客か何かかの。
My name is Tolta. Are you folks
い
tourists?
え、
No, sir.
実はこの村であったという魔獣被害を調べに来まして。
We're here to investigate the recent monster attack in the village.
あの件についてか。
Oh, yes, yes. That whole
い
issue.
やな、警備隊の方でも何度か調べてくれたんじゃが。
Well, the folks over at the Guardian Force have stopped by a few times already.
結局何もわからなくてな。あんたたちが来てくれて一安心だ。
Unfortunately, they couldn't find any conclusive leads. However, I'm full of confidence now that all of you are on the job.
これって。
This sudden optimism is too familiar.
ああ、またあのパターンだろう。
Yep, same misunderstanding as usual.
もう驚かなくなってきたわね。
I'm past the point where it surprises me anymore.
すみません。言葉が足りませんでした。
Sorry, sure. I should have been more clear.
それは
About what?
残念ながら自分たちは遊撃士協会のものではありません。
Despite what you might be thinking, we aren't from the Bracer
ク
Guild.
ロスベル警察特務支援課に所属している捜査官です。
We're from the Crossbell Police Department, Special Support Section.
クロスベル警察の方じゃったか。
I see. Looking at you, I'd never have guessed you were with the police department.
間違えてすまんかったの。
I apologize for the misunderstanding.
何せこの村に町の警察が来ることなどめったになくてな。
The police rarely visit Amorica Village, so I can't say I was expecting this.
あのアリオス殿をはじめ遊撃士なら何度も来てるんじゃが。
On the other hand, we've seen a number of bracers come through our gates, following Arios' example.
そうですか。
Yeah, you don't say.
あのおっさん、売れっ子のくせに豆だよな。
Man, how can that guy be so busy 24/7 and still have the time to pop in and check up on everybody?
それでトルタ村長、
Anyway, Chief Tana,
私たちが捜査に来た経緯は先ほど話した通りです。
as we explained, we came here as part of our investigation into the monster attacks.
お手数ですが、もう一度被害状況などを聞かせていただけませんか。
If you don't mind, could we have you give us the details?
そうじゃな。
Of course, let me think.
あれは3週間前、ちょうど新月の晩のことじゃ。
It happened about 3 weeks ago, on the night of a new moon.
この村に魔獣の群れが忍び込み、農作物などを荒らしていったんじゃ。
A pack of monsters snuck into our village, laying waste to any crops they could find.
どのうちも家畜や果物、小麦などが荒らされてしまった。
Fruit, wheat, even our livestock was hit. Every household in the village was affected by it to some degree.
確か目撃者はいなかったんですよね。
And there were no eyewitnesses, correct?
クロスベル市とは違って、この村の夜は早いからの。
Yes, unlike the rowdy folk in the city, people here tend to go to sleep earlier.
朝早くの農作業もあるし、ほとんどの村人は夢の中じゃった。
After all, we need to be up with the roosters for our farm work, so by that time of night, most of us were already fast asleep.
そして朝起きてみれば魔獣どもの足跡と一緒に被害が明らかになったんじゃ。
It was when we woke up the next morning that we found the paw prints and damage the monsters had left in our wake.
なるほど。
I
それ
see.
で狼型の魔獣だと判明したわけですね。
Is that how you were able to identify them as wolf-like monsters?
残された足跡の形状が犬科のものじゃったからな。
That's right. The paw prints they left were unmistakable.
ちょうどその日に警備隊の巡回パトロールが訪れての。
Fortunately, the CGF just happened to be patrolling by the village later that day. Now, isn't that convenient? The CGF just happened to be patrolling nearby moments after a major monster attack, and then they can't trace them when they start investigating. Did he think we were born yesterday?
念のため周辺地域を捜索してくれたんじゃが。
Once we informed them about the attack, they conducted a search of the perimeter just to be safe.
狼型魔獣の痕跡は影も形もなかっ
Yet they didn't find a single trace of the
た。
monsters,
なるほど。警備隊の調書通りですね。
just as it's written in the CGS report.
その通りじゃ。
Indeed so.
それから3週間再び被害が起きることはなく今日まで至っておる。
It's been 3 weeks since then, and we haven't had another attack since.
正直二度は起こらんと高をくくっていたのじゃが。
To be honest, I thought this was a one-time issue.
まさか他の場所で被害が起きていたとはの。
I'm sorry to hear that other locations are being attacked as well.
はい。
So
し
we...
かし魔獣に襲われたにしちゃ村は平穏そのものって感じだよな。
Now, we were noticing on the way in that the whole village looks pretty peaceful for a place that got raided by monsters not that long ago.
被害額も結構なもんだったんじゃ。
Weren't your losses pretty heavy?
いやそれがそれほどでもなかったんじゃ。
No, it isn't as bad as you think.
どのうちも少しずつ何らかの被害を受けただけでの。
While it's true that nearly every household was affected, the damage to each of them was relatively light.
そうなんですか？
Really? I thought it was much worse.
被害の総額にして10万ミラといったところか。
This is merely a rough estimate, but I'd wager the total loss is around 100,000 mira.
まあそれでも被害は被害じゃからの。
Still, a loss is a loss.
さすがに気落ちしておったがちょうど良い取引ができてな。
It was a stressful time for the village. Thankfully, we were able to strike a business deal that'll help us recover.
みんな受けた被害を大体帳消しにできたんじゃ。
I'm happy to say that we've finally been able to break even from our losses now.
良い取引。
A business deal?
もしかして先ほどのお客さんですか？
Was it with the guest that just left?
彼はここ数年わしらと懇意にしてくれているクロスベル市の貿易商でな。
That's right. He's a trader from the city over the past few years. We've maintained a healthy business relationship. Again, all the pieces don't make sense, do they, Evan? You're not wrong. Superficial damage, no loss of life. Yeah, business deal to make reparations straight away. Yeah, this doesn't smell like a 4-week-old dead fish at all, does it?
被害の話を聞いて取引額を少し上乗せしてくれたんじゃよ。
After hearing about the damages, he increased his offers by a wide margin. Bless his soul.
いやはや、なんともありがたい話じゃ。
You don't see that kind of generosity too often in people. But you do if you're trying to pay somebody off and pushing charges. Buying off witnesses. Bribery. We remember what happened in Trails in the Sky in the second chapter after all, in Bose. Not in Bose, sorry, in can't remember what it's called. Place where we met Chloe.
そうだったんですか。
He sounds like a kind man.
貿易商か。 道理で仕立ての良さそうな格好をしていたわけだぜ。
Yeah, traitor, huh? That explains his fancy frets. Get up like that, don't come cheap.
まあそれ
Yeah,
に
well,
今のクロスベルの状況を考えればこの程度の被害はむしろ軽いかもしれん。
considering the shape crossbow is in, these damages are the least of our worries.
あ
Chitsana?
のそれは一体
Sorry, but could you explain?
おっとこれは余計なことを言ったかの。
Oops. Looks like I caught up in the
すま
moment.
んすまん忘れてくれ。
My apologies. Don't worry about all that nonsense. No, we're the cops. We're asking the questions here. Start naming names. What are you on about? The state crossbow's in. Explain now. What's the answer? Tell me! Go full sigh on him.
おいおい、村長さん。
Hey now, Chief, you can't just leave us hanging like
そ
that.
んな言い方をされたら余計に気になるっての。
Drop a juicy tidbit like that in front of us, and of course we're gonna want to know more.
そうですね。思わせぶりすぎるかと。
Agreed. I do not appreciate being left in the dark.
それもそうか。
I suppose I understand what you mean.
年寄りの世まいごとかもしれんがそれでも構わんかね。
The ramblings of an old man may not be that interesting to young people like yourselves, but if you're still curious, I can
い
explain.
やどうか聞かせてください。
Yes, please. Tell us everything you know, sir.
どこにどんな手がかりがあるかわからない状況ですから。
At this point, any investigation information at all may be able to help with our investigation.
それなら
Well, if you insist.
お前さんたち新郎という言葉を聞いたことはあるかね。
Have you ever heard of the Divine Wolves?
新郎
Divine wolves?
神の狼ですか。
As in, wolves with divine
デ
power?
ータベースでも見かけたことのない言葉ですね。
I do not believe such a term exists in the database.
やはりか。
Just as I
そ
thought.
うなると町でこの話はもう伝わっておらんのじゃな。
This legend must be long lost in the city.
なんとも寂しい限りじゃのう。
A shame,
え
really.
っとその新郎というのは一体。
Sorry, but what exactly is a divine wolf? I don't think I've ever heard the term before.
その昔このクロスベルの地に住んでいたという獣たちじゃ。
The divine wolves are an ancient species of beasts that once resided in Crossbell.
白い毛並みを持つ狼の姿をしておったという。
Stories describe them as wolves with fur as white as snow. And Silent Hill 5. Do you mean Silent Hill F? Because there technically is no Silent Hill 5. The Silent Hill 4, The Room, and then a load of names afterwards.
それって
You don't mean...
今回の被害を起こしたのと同じ。
Could these divine wolves be the culprits behind the Amorica village's damages?
確証はないがそうであっても不思議はない。
There's no evidence for it, of course, but personally, I wouldn't be surprised if they were. I had a feeling it might be naive, and you're not wrong to be fair. I mean, that game was disturbing for the White Wolves, wasn't it? Go check out the archive streams over on youtube.com/@swishbone if you want to see more.
古い伝承によれば新郎たちはただの魔獣ではなく
You see, the old
エイドスが
legends
使わした聖獣じゃったらしい。
Mention that these divine wolves are not ordinary creatures, but holy beasts sent by Adios herself.
古より血で血を洗うような戦に巻き込まれてきたクロスベルの地。
Long ago, this land of Crossbow was a place rife with conflict and drenched in blood.
そこで人の愚かさを見守りながら時に気まぐれに無力な人を助ける。
As the divine wolves watched the foolishness of man play out before them, they would occasionally help the weak or injured.
そんな存在だったらしい。
At least that's how the legend goes.
そんな伝承が。
I can't believe I never heard this before.
そういえば白い狼が出てくる童話を昔読んだことがあるような。
Something about this sounds familiar. Yeah, I think I read a fairy tale about a white wolf when I was a little kid.
確か町の図書館に置いてあった気がする。
If I remember right, they had a book like that at the library.
おそらくその童話は伝承を下敷きにしとるのだろう。
Yes, I've no doubt the legend of the divine wolves serves as the basis of that particular fairy tale.
しかしこの数十年でクロスベルは変わってしまった。
As I'm sure you're all aware, Crossbow has undergone drastic changes in the past few
帝
decades.
国共和国双方の影響下で貿易都市として発展するうちに過去の記憶は忘れ去られていった。
Once it became the center of trade in Zemuria, being influenced by both the Empire and Republic, Crossbow began to forget its own past.
そしていつしか新郎たちは姿を消したという。
And with that, the divine wolves slowly vanished.
さしずめ人間に愛想を尽かしたってところかね。
Yeah, sounds like they just got fed up with our bullcrap. Can't say I blame them.
わしはそう考えておるよ。
Those are my thoughts exactly.
ただまあそんな時代の狭間で姿を消した新郎たちのことじゃ。
But it's hard to say what the divine wolves' intentions truly are.
もし戻ってきたのだとすれば何かの警鐘を鳴らしに現れたのかもしれんと思ってな。
If they have returned after all this time, I can only imagine it will be to warn us of things to come.
継承ですか。
Why would you think that?
こう言ってはなんだが今のクロスベル市の発展はあまりに急すぎる気がする。
It may be out of my place to say, but I feel that Crossbow City has been developing too rapidly and too aggressively.
たまにバスで街に出ると変わりように愕然とするくらいじゃ。
Last time I took the bus down to visit, all those changes left my jaw on the floor.
誰もが今だけに追い立てられ過去を振り返る余裕がないような。
It's as if people are so caught up in living in the moment, they no longer have the time to remember the past.
そんな風にも見えてしまうんじゃ。
That's how I see it anyway.
返す言葉もありません。
I don't know what to say.
おっといやいや説教するつもりではないんじゃ。
Oh dear, I wasn't intending to lambaste you poor kids of a sermon.
ただまあそう考えるとこの村が襲われた被害というのも彼らなりの警告。
I just think it's possible that this attack might have been a warning from the returning divine wolves.
そんな風にも捉えられるのではないかと思ってな。
It's just one way of interpreting things, I suppose.
どうやら真面目に受け取られてしまったようじゃの。
But it sounds like you all took the story a bit too seriously.
まあ年寄りの世まい事じゃ本気に捉えん方がいいじゃろ。
Please ignore me. Those were nothing more than the ramblings of an old man who doesn't know when to stop
い
talking.
え、いろいろと参考になりました。
Oh, no, sir. Not at all. That was very valuable
今
information.
回の魔中被害について別の視点が持てた気がします。
I think we may be able to tackle the case from a new angle now.
それならいいが。
Then I guess it was worth it.
捜査に来たと言っておったが他に協力できることはあるかね。
Well, back to the subject at hand. You came here to conduct an investigation, right? Is there anything else I can do to assist you?
そうですね。
Yes, actually.
一応村の他の方々に聞き込みをしても構いませんか。
May we have your permission to ask the villagers about the incident?
まあお前さんたちなら特に問題ないじゃろ。
As long as it's you four, that shouldn't be a
ち
problem.
ょうど昼時じゃ。外に農作業に出ていた者も帰ってきていると思うぞ。
And it's about noon, too. Perfect. Most people should be getting back from their farm work right about this time. Yes, a bit too much in that was convenient for my liking. I don't like convenience. It always makes me suspicious. Okay, so I'm just going to very briefly Pop away from my screen, so I just need to sort something out. So I won't be long. I will be back in just a moment. Sorry to keep you all waiting. Right, okay, thanks for that, people. Sorry about that, I do apologise. I just had to make sure I was a bit more comfortable. So hopefully that's going to get us into the second part of the stream. We'll see how we go.
Just like my husband, I was fast asleep when the beast attacked. I'm sorry, I wish I could be of more help to you. I have an idea. Why don't you ask people who live near where the brunt of damage was?
And where, pray tell, was that then? Divine Wolves, huh?
いきなり面白い話に出くわしちまったな。
Who knew it'd be adding some legendary beasties to our list of suspects?
そうだな。
Right.
本当に新郎がいるのか、現時点ではわからないけど。
Unfortunately, we can't confirm or deny their existence at this moment.
容疑者の候補くらいには考えてもいいかもしれない。
But it's something to keep in mind as we continue our investigation.
あなたらしい言い方ね。
What a very Lloyd thing to say.
確かに足跡が残っていた以上、狼型魔獣がいたのは事実みたい。
At the very least, the paw prints found at the scene of the crime confirmed the presence of some kind of wolf-like beasts.
痕跡一つ残さずどこかに消えてしまった。
But they somehow managed to vanish without a trace.
おかしいですね。
It does not make
村
sense.
に足跡が残っていたのなら、その後もたどれそうですけれど。
If they left paw prints, you'd not only be able to follow them back to their origin.
確かに。それもそうだな。
Right. Chalk that up as another
警
mystery.
備隊の追跡調査を振り切ったということか。
We're dealing with something that was able to elude the CGS investigators. At least that's what we'd like to believe. Again, the CGF could be covering it up.
ま、険しい獣道に入られたら人間にはお手上げだろうしな。
Well, for all we know, they might have just slunk off through some secret path in the
あ
woods.
んまり深く考えても仕方ないんじゃねえか。
So no use straining your brain over it so we get more details, you know?
そうだな。
Yeah, you're
よ
right.
し。それじゃあ早速聞き込みを始めよう。
Alright, let's start gathering whatever intel we can from around
そ
here.
れと昼時だし、ついでにランチでも取ろうか。
And considering it's already noon, we might as well grab lunch while we're here too.
そうね。
I can't
歩
wait.
き回ったおかげでお腹が空いちゃったわ。
That hike really stirred up my appetite.
私もです。
Same here.
そんじゃま聞き込みしながら宿酒場にでも向かいますか。
I'm always down for some grub. Why don't we head on over to the inn and see what info we can find on the way? Well, on the way is the plan, so let's see who's hovering around. No one here. How convenient. Where is the guy who was working by that side who was busy onto all of a sudden? Where's he disappeared to? Yeah, something's not right here. Do you know anything? Not too long ago, our fields got torn to shreds by some monsters. Damn things didn't even spare our livestock. Found some paw prints that looked like there was some kind of canine. Whatever it was, I can't say. It ain't around these parts, that's for sure. Maybe they really were those divine wolves the chief was talking about. Why does that sound like everyone's giving us an alibi? Apologies, I keep getting a frog in the back of my throat for some reason. It's getting on my nerves. Maybe the air's too dusty or clammy, I don't know.
Did those wolves do something bad to the village? I don't really know what happened.
What about you?
So I heard Chief Tyler mention that divine wolves were the culprit or something. Psst, we don't even need to worry. If they mess with us again, the great Camille will teach them a lesson.
No, kid. Just don't.
During the day, you'll find my husband tending the fields near the village. He's on his lunch break now. What with all his talk of monsters and the recent attack, I wish he wouldn't stray too far from the village. I've been worried sick ever since that happened. I barely let my kids out of my sight now.
The apiary certainly took a heat in the wolf attack, and by extension so did we. But our losses really weren't as significant as what you'd expect. The whole thing sounds so absurd when you actually think about it. I mean, if some monsters were behind it, shouldn't there have been more damage? Yeah, I guess we were lucky. I need to give an extra prayer today to thank Adios for protecting us like she did. No, you were right the first time, mate. Be skeptical. Question everything.
Huh? The attack 3 weeks ago? You mean the one that everyone's been making a big deal out about? I was fast asleep when it happened, so I don't remember much about it. Plus, I heard we've already made up for the losses we took. Why can't we just forget about it and move on?
Why are you so eager to brush it under the carpet, kid? Why?
Huh? You want to know about the night the wolves attacked? Well, it's been about 3 weeks since then. Sorry, I don't remember much more than that.
Guy fishing. Such a nice day out. Oh, you guys here to do a little fishing too? Not exactly. We're officers from the Crossbow Police Department. We're here to investigate a monster attack that took place 3 weeks ago. You don't strike me as American, but if you know anything about it, anything at all, please do tell us. Oh, so that's what you're here for. Memory serves me right, I was trying to catch a python head around then, so I wasn't actually in the village. You can bet your horse I heard the stories afterwards, though.
I see. Well, thank you for us having a moment of your time. We wish let's find leads elsewhere.
Sorry I couldn't be more helpful. But man, you all have to travel all the way out here for police stuff? Not gonna lie, it sounds rough. Oh, that reminds me. You guys happen to fish? Day's beautiful this comes once in a blue moon. It would be a shame if you weren't able to kick back and enjoy the sun for a bit. Hey! We got a rod. Oh, I can't forget about this either. This notebook's an angler's best friend. You can use it to record every detail about every catch, from color to size. Are you sure it's okay? It's like you're giving us an entire starting kit. Yeah, no worries. I'm part of the Fisherman's Guild. Our whole mission is to promote the culture and magnificence of fishing. It's common practice for us to have a few beginner sets on hand, in case you run into someone interested in fishing. That sounds like, come here, give it to me. We stepped out of that building before. I think I have a better idea what they do after meeting this guy. Hey, it's the straw. Look. Now we got a hobby we can do between jobs or something.
Right. While one of us, not me, fishes, the rest can take a chance to rest. Rest is a necessity, you know.
From what you're saying, I'm guessing you two are still tired from the work here. Now that I think about it, the last time I fished was when Guy first taught me. Once Guy joined the police, we never had much time to go. Maybe I should try to get back into it. If you're itching to try it out, there's a pretty nice fishing spot in Morica. See that little jetty over there? Catch your line around there and you'll get bites in no time. I appreciate the advice. Thanks for everything. A ripple on the water's surface indicates a prime spot for fishing. After casting the line with rod and bait, when the question mark pops up, quickly press the button to reel in Lloyd's catch and be careful they can get away with the bait. So the mechanics seem to be no different from the Trials in the Sky fishing. We know how much Estelle loved her fishing, so...
ここなら釣れそうだな。
Sorry, American Carp, but you're about to get schooled.
それ。ま、こんなもんかな。
Yay, you only got 10 fire sabbath too.
それ。
Waiting.
よし、ゲットだ。
And we'll try a dumpling to see what the difference is.
それ。
Wait. 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 Hit.
ま、こんなもんかな。
And we got an American car. Nice, with tender whitefish too. So we need to keep fishing in case we can find that missing one that we need. To talk to the, you know... Oh, hello. I see you.
Your omelet rice is the real deal, Gofen. If I could ever play this on my deathbed, I could die happy.
Glad to hear my labor in the kitchen is well worth the effort. Excuse us, sorry to interrupt. Can I help you?
Yeah, actually, you see, we're from the Crossbell Police Department. We were curious about to know if you had any details regarding the wolf attack. Can you remember anything at all?
Yeah, stuff 3 weeks ago, you mean? From what I recall, everyone had worked pretty early the next day, so we were all asleep by that time. It was like the monster appeared at the perfect time to strike. Talk about an unlucky break. I'm afraid that's all I can really share with you. Or that's all I'll be able to tell you too. Most of the guests I've talked to didn't see anything either.
It's unfortunate.
And there I was hoping for some solid evidence right off the bat. Well, that's how investigations go. Answer will show up when your patient is steadily gather information.
That may be. But do you think we can take a quick break? My stomach is going to implode.
Ah, you folks haven't eaten yet. The perfect opportunity to get your 4 hooked up on our specialty omelet rice on the house. Oh, no, that's not necessary, sir. Nonsense. Think of it my way of welcoming some new friends. Why don't you think of it as a marketing tactic? Next time you visit a market village, come and stop by the ash tree for lunch. Yeah, can't refuse generosity, can we?
Lloyd, we might as well take him up on the offer. It's the case. I second that notion.
Well, okay, I guess. We list some omelet rice. Good deal. Why don't you folks find yourselves an empty table while I whipple your meal? In only a few minutes, 4 steaming plates of omelet rice were brought to Lloyd's table, courtesy of Chef Mike. The crew, after demolishing a deliciously simple meal, felt completely recovered from their long hike to Morica village. Nice. So we didn't get a cutscene. Does anyone else know anything? What about you? Eh? You want information on those wolves? Well, the fields that I'm in charge of were damaged a little bit, so that wasn't great. Bear in mind, no one actually saw the beast, so they might be smarter than we think.
Miss David tells us he's going to be heading home soon. Don't you just love him? He's so kind, genuine, and handsome. Can you believe he's married? He even has a kid. Oh, I am so jealous of his wife.
Yeah, no. Oh, haha, hello. Let's talk to you, Mr. Merchant. I want to know why you're offering 20% markups. Talk to me.
おや、あなた方は
Aren't you?
さっきの
Oh, it's you.
確かクロスベル市で貿易商をされている方ですね。
You're a trader from Crossbow City, aren't you?
村長からお聞きになりましたか。
That's right. I suppose Chief Talon must have told you.
はじめまして、ハロルド・ヘイワースと言います。
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Harold
クロ
Hayworth.
スベル市で小さな貿易商を営んでおりまして、
I run a small trading company out of Crossbow City.
皆さんもひょっとして買い付けにいらっしゃったんですか。
Did the four of you come here as buyers too?
いえ自分たちは
No, actually, we're... The group introduced themselves and explained the reason they came to Amorica Village.
警察の方だったんですか。これは失礼しました。
Oh, you're with the CPD. My apologies for the
し
misunderstanding.
かし、特務支援課、どこかで聞いたことがあるような。
The special support section, though. Why does that name sound so familiar?
そうです。クロスベルタイムズ。
Oh, of course! The Crossbow Times.
やっぱり読まれていましたか。
I take it you read that article on us.
そのお恥ずかしい限りです。
Please try not to let that influence your opinion of us.
そんなに恥ずかしがらなくても、
There's no need to be embarrassed.
設立されたばかりだというのに頑張ってるみたいじゃないですか。
All I see is a newly formed group of individuals working hard within the
あ
CPD.
の記事だって確かに少々皮肉めいた書き方でしたけど、
Sure, that article may not have been the most
あ
flattering,
なた方の頑張りを好意的に捉えていたと思いますよ。
but to be honest, I thought it genuinely tried to paint your efforts as earnest.
そうですかね。
You really think so?
好意的に解釈すればそう取れなくもないですが、
I suppose it could be interpreted like that, from a more optimistic perspective.
書いた本人を知ってるから素直にはうなずきにくいかもな。
Well, maybe knowing the author just made us assume the
しか
worst.
し、狼型魔獣ですか。
Anyway, you mentioned wolf-like
医
monsters.
科大学でも聞きましたが、少しばかり心配ですね。
I heard talk of a similar incident that took place over at St. Ursula Medical College. It's worrisome to think this is happening all over.
ハロルドさんは医科大学の方でもお仕事が。
You do business with St. Ursula too, Mr. Hayworth.
ええ、病院で必要な備品を下ろさせてもらっているんです。
Yes, I do. You see, I wholesale medical supplies to them every so
こ
often.
ちらでは怪我人が出たという噂もありますし、
Rumor has it someone was injured during the
それ
attack.
に鉱山町でも被害が起きているそうですね。
Also, wasn't there some damage over in that mining town Mains too?
ええ。現在警備隊の方で捜索が行われているみたいです。
Unfortunately so. The Guardian Force is conducting a search there as we speak.
そうですか。
That's reassuring at least.
そちらの方にも近いうちに挨拶に伺わないと。
Perhaps I should pay Means a visit as well.
そういえば
By the way, Mr. Hayworth, something has me
随
curious.
分良心的な価格で特産品をお買い上げになったとか。
We heard you gave the village a very generous offer on the goods you came here to buy today.
村長から聞いたんですか。
Did Chief tell you that too?
別に事前とかそういうわけでもないんです。
I assure you, it wasn't an act of charity or anything at the start.
蜂蜜をはじめ、この村の特産品は最近評価が上がっていましてね。
Amorica's specialty items, especially their honey, received glowing reviews these past few
こ
months.
れを機に少しでも村の方々の印象を良くできればと、そんな打算もあるんですよ。
I simply wanted to lead the opportunity to leave a nice impression on the people here. It's just good business, after all.
なるほどな。
Yeah, pretty shrewd, I'll give you that.
商売は信用第一。そういうわけですか。
I believe I understand now. As they say, trust is the foundation of business.
いい商売をなさっているみたいですね。
If that's the case, you must be running a smooth
い
operation.
や、私などまだまだ駆け出しもいいところですよ。
Oh no. I still have a lot to learn about
し
business.
かし申し訳ないですね。
Also, allow me to apologize.
もう少し皆さんのお役に立てる情報があればよかったんですが。
I sincerely wish I had more useful information to give you.
いやそんな気にしないでください。
Please, don't let it bother you.
すみませんでした。時間を取らせてしまって。
After all, we should be the ones apologizing. Taking up all your time like
い
this.
えいえ、聞き込み頑張ってください。
Not at all. Best of luck to you all with your investigation.
So he's unfortunately not yielded anything new either. So we're at the interesting point where all the information is... The thing is, we're not actually able to get out into the field and do proper investigation of the area. We're not able to look at the tracks and do some proper detecting. Do you know anything?
The recent attack gave me quite the scare. Considering how peaceful it was that night, I can hardly believe my eyes. I know we're living out in the countryside, but it's still a bit unnerving to see monsters wander into civilized areas. Big bad wolves sneaking in the village? Something that crazy had never happened in Crossbell City. This entire situation sucks. Why the heck would my mom want to move to a place like this?
I mean, the kid's got a point. You know, if it's not safe, why would you want to move there?
Farmwork requires love and dedication. We make sure to treat every single crop like it was a child of ours. When our fields were hit by the attack, I'm sure you can imagine how that hurt the village, right?
I'm sure it did. No one likes their property destroyed. Oh. Right after the incident, I found my truck covered head to toe in these ugly scratches. God, it drives me up the damn wall every time I think about it. This here truck's crucial to the village's business. Whoever the hell did this has hell to pay. Anyway, these scratch marks definitely came from some kind of canine. Can I look at them? So I can't even inspect the vehicle. It's madness. All these things. I'm meant to be a detective. It's a bus stop. Well, we're here. Let's dig what level leads we can about the monsters and head back. Who have we not talked to? Who have we not talked to? I'm pretty sure... Oh, hang on, wait a second. I didn't talk to the mayor after talking to him in the group. Does that count, I wonder? Still an investigation. Here. Maybe I haven't given the CPD enough credit. You may be a match for the guild. The only thing I'm certain of is that it took place in the dead of night. I don't know where you'll find the relevant information, but you're free to ask around the village for any details. Right, there's only one other place. Oh, I was
これ
right.
で一通り聞き込みは終わりでしょうか。
I believe this should conclude our investigation here.
ああこんなもんだろ。
I agree.
しかし思ったほど大した情報は聞けなかったな。
Shame we didn't really learn anything new.
目撃情報はともかく狼の逃亡でも聞いてるやつがいないかと思ったんだが。
Eyewitness testimonies aside, I was positive we'd find someone who at least heard a wolfhound or something.
そうね。
It is strange.
ま
Yeah.
あいい。とりあえずこの村でできる捜査は終了だ。
Anyway, I think we covered just about everything we can
次
here.
は医科大学。
Next up is St.
一
Ursula
旦
Medical
町に戻ると
College.
しよう。
We'll have to head back to the city first, though.
わかったわ。
Sounds good to
さ
me.
すがに帰りは歩いて帰りたくはないけど。
But I can't say I'm eager to make the trek all the way back
同
there.
感です。というかめんどくさすぎです。
Me neither. It's not worth the trouble. Or pain.
まあ仕方ねえか。
Yeah, you heard the ladies, Lloyd.
それじゃバス停で次の発車時刻を調べてみよう。
Loud and clear. Let's go check when the next bus arrives at the stop.
次の時刻は
So the next bus comes in
30分後か。
30 minutes.
また微妙に中途半端な時間だな。
Oh man, what a pain in the ass wait time. Too long to sit here, too short to go do something
宿
else.
酒場に戻って一杯引っ掛けるのもやりにくいし。
Was hoping I could grab a drink at the inn, but that won't give me enough time to really enjoy it.
それ以前に勤務中に飲酒はどうかと思うけど。
You shouldn't be drinking on the job in the first place, Randy.
ティオ、
Tio?
どうかしたの？
Is something wrong?
いえ、何か遠くで聞こえた気がして。
No, I just thought I heard something in the distance.
Huh?
すみません。センサーを最大にしてみます。
I will try maximizing the sensitivity of my sensor in order to amplify the
少
sound.
し静かにしていてください。
Please be quiet for a moment.
あ
Just sure thing.
アクセス。すみません。気のせいだったみたいです。
I'm sorry, everyone. It must have been my
あ、い
imagination.
や、それは別にいいけど、
Yeah, don't worry about it,
最
Tio.
初に聞いたっていうのは一体どんな音だったんだ？
You think you could describe the sound to
そ
us?
れが
Well,
何かの遠吠えだったような気が。
though I could not confirm it, I could have sworn I heard howling.
そいつは。
Seriously?
例の狼型魔獣。
Do you think it was the monsters we're
い
after?
え、ただの聞き間違いかもしれません。
Please don't get your hopes up. I likely misheard it.
センサーの誤動作という可能性もありますし。
It could also be in a simple sensor malfunction.
どうする？この付近を捜索してみる？
What should we do? Search the surrounding area for sign of wolves?
そうだな。
Let me
テ
think.
ィオ、そのセンサーの感知範囲はどのくらいなんだ？
Tio, what's the range on your sensors?
そうですね。
When operating
お
normally,
よそ50セルジュといったところでしょう
should be
か。
around 50 Selgae.
ただ、音が風に乗っていた場合、その倍になる時もあります。
However, at times, certain atmospheric conditions will cause sound to carry for twice that distance.
そんなにあんのかよ。
Ooh, damn. That far, eh?
そうなると、どこから聞こえたか皆目見当がつかないわね。
It sounds like we won't be able to determine where the sound came from in that case.
ああ、現時点では気に留めておくしかないだろう。
That's okay. In the meantime, we'll just keep our ears open.
私が聞き間違ったって思わないんですか？
All of you really believe I heard something?
え？
Huh?
でも聞こえたんでしょ？
You said you heard it, right?
私の主観ではそうです。
Yes, I did say
で
that.
も普通の人には聞こえない音が私にだけは聞こえた。
But when I am able to hear things that the average person
普
cannot,
通は嘘とか気のせいだって考えるものなのでは？
people typically assume that I am lying or have an overactive imagination.
と言われてもな。
Yeah, maybe, maybe
気を
not.
つけがすごいってのは俺たち全員が知ってるしな。
But we all know that you're one in a million, Tio Tot. Tio Tot? Seriously, Tio Tot? What kind of a fucking name is that?
What?
それにあなたが嘘をつく理由なんてどこにもないでしょ？
It's true. Plus, why wouldn't we believe you?
まだ短い付き合いだけど、ティオには何度も助けられている。
Sure, we haven't known each other for long, but you've already saved us more times than I can
俺
count.
たちが疑問に思う余地なんてこれっぽっちもないと思うけどな。
I can't think of any reason to doubt you.
すみません。変なことを言い出したみたいです。
I apologize, everyone. That question was silly of me to ask.
今のは忘れていただけると。
Please forget about it, if possible.
ああ、別に構わないけど。
Sure, it's really not a big
お
deal.
や皆さん
Ow, you're still here.
あ、ハロルドさん。
Ah, Mr. Hayworth.
もしかして皆さんもクロスベル市にお戻りに？
Were all of you about to head back to the city?
ええ、そうですけど、ハ
Yes, that's right.
ロルドさんもお帰りですか？
Are you doing the same, Mr. Hayworth?
ええ 妻と息子へのお土産も確保しましたしね。
Indeed I am. Now that I've picked up some souvenirs for my wife and son, I'm ready to return
そう
home.
だ、皆さんはバスをお使いですよね。
Were all of you planning on taking the bus back?
次の発車時刻は何時ですか？
How long have we waited until the next one
時
arrives?
刻表によると30分後くらいですね。
Unfortunately, it'll be another half hour according to the schedule.
一緒に俺たちとここでだべって待つかい？
If you wanted to wait around for the bus, you're welcome to stand around and shoot the breeze with us. We'd be happy for the company.
ああ、実は
Oh, I appreciate the offer, but
5人だったらギリギリ大丈夫か？
there should be just enough room for 5.
He's gonna bring his car around.
皆さん、よかったら私の車に乗っていきませんか？
Can I offer you a ride
ロ
instead?
スベル市までお送りしますよ。
I'll be happy to drive all of you back to the city.
Very 30s cross Final Fantasy VIII car design. Is it just me? Oh, we've actually got a scene in the
すいま
car.
せん。わざわざ送っていただいて。
Yeah, thank you for the ride back, Mr. Hayworth.
いいんですよ。ついでに送るだけですし。
My pleasure. I was heading back to the city anyway.
しかし自分の車を持ってるって相当すごいよな。
Man, you must be really rolling in it to be able to afford your own Opel car. Right, we're gonna play a game, people. Count how many times you see the bush, the wall, and the pillar scroll by. See how much of this is recycling background.
まだまだバカ高いんだろ。
Last I heard, these things were still crazy expensive.
このクラスの自家用車なら確か80万ミラくらいかと。
I believe a vehicle of this model and manufacturer would cost approximately 800,000 mira.
80万ミラ。そりゃすごいな。
800,000 mira? Wow, that's pretty impressive.
一応貿易商としての仕事の道具でもありますから。
Well, it's an invaluable tool for a trader like myself.
バスを使ってもいいんですけど、どうしても時間の融通が利かないことが多くて。
I could end up taking the bus, but transit time would bottleneck the
去
business.
年思い切って購入してしまいました。
So I decided to bite the bullet and get my own vehicle.
それ以外にも理由がありそうですね。
I'm sure you'd have reasons to buy it. Aside from
待
business,
っている奥様と息子さんに一刻でも早く会いたいとか。
for example, I better get you home for your family earlier, right?
参ったな。
You caught me.
なるほど。お土産もまめに用意してるみたいだし。
Ah, so there's the real reason. You even got him gifts for him and
い
everything.
わゆるマイホームパパというわけですね。
Is this what people call the ideal husband and
い
father?
や、とんでもない。
No, that's giving me far too much
ど
credit.
うしても出張が多くて、妻と息子には寂しい思いをさせてしま
I
う
have
こ
to
と
go
が多く
away on business trips, so it's just my way of making it up to them for leaving them home so often.
息子さんはおいくつなんですか？
How old's your son?
今年で5歳になります。
He turns 5 years old this
ま
year.
だ日曜学校に入る前ですけど、もう好奇心旺盛で、
He's not quite at Sunday school age yet, but he's filled with
い
curiosity.
ろんなものに興味を示しては、妻の手を焼かせていますよ。
His mother certainly has her hands full of his constant questions and endless curiosity. I see.
お幸せそうですね。
You all sound like a happy family.
それはも
Yes, we
う、
are.
それに私たちは幸せでなくてはなりませんから。
Besides, we have to be happy.
Oh, look at that expression. Look at those eyes, people. There's a deep trauma behind those eyes, isn't there? Mr. Hayworth?
ああ、いや、すみません。こちらのことです。
Oh, don't mind me. Just thinking out loud.
おっと、歩道を抜けますね。
Look, we should be close to the end of your road
右
now.
に曲がりますから、皆さん、どうかお気をつけて。
One more right turn, and we're practically there.
So yes, there was a lot of recycled background in that car shot then. A lot. Ah, hello. I mean, that's not a white wolf, but it also certainly looks more detailed and more sentient than what I expected. The fact it has glowing red eyes implies there's something else about it. And here we are, back at town.
ありがとうございます。こんなところまで送っていただいて。
Thank you again for driving us all the way back to the city, Mr. Hayworth.
いいんですよ。それこそついでですしね。
Oh, it was nothing. It was on the way, so why not travel in good company?
皆さん、どうか捜査の方頑張ってください。
Well, best of luck with your
応援さ
investigation.
せていただきますよ。
You've got my full
あ
support.
りがとうございます。
We appreciate it,
応
sir.
援していただけるのなら今後何かあれば私たちの方に。
The best way to show your support would be to call on us for any help you may need.
そうそう。できればギルドより先にな。
Yeah, and let possible let us know before you turn into gold, yeah?
二人とも。
You guys.
もう露骨すぎるわ。
My word. At least try to be a little subtle about it.
たまには売り込みもしとかねえとな。
Right, someone's got to do PR for us. Ain't that right, Teotai?
営業活動は大事です。
Indeed. Advertising is considered a crucial aspect of all business models.
わかりました。
That's true
も
enough.
し困ったことがあったら遠慮なく相談させていただきます。
If I'm ever in any trouble, I'll be sure to come straight to you.
そうだ。皆さんはこんなものはお使いになりますか？
Oh, that reminds me. I have something for you that might come in handy.
警察の方には不要かもしれませんが。
Then again, as police officers, you might find it unnecessary.
Please give us a map.
市内の地図みたいですね。
A map of the
先
city?
月から観光客向けに取り扱っている商品なんです。よろしければ皆さんも使ってください。
It's just a little something I put together last month to help guide tourists around. Feel free to use it if they'll help.
これは確かに市内を見回るのに便利かもしれません。
This will be really nice to have when we're patrolling the city.
ハロルドさん、ありがとうございます。
We'll be sure to put this to good use. We really appreciate all your help, Mr. Hayworth.
大したものではありませんが。
Oh, think nothing of it.
I only wish I had something more to
それで
offer.
は私はこれで。皆さんもお仕事頑張ってくださいね。
Well then, until we meet again, good luck all of you.
すごくいい人だったな。
It's not every day you run into someone as nice as him.
そうですね。
I
お
agree.
人よしのレベルはロイドさんに匹敵しそうです。
His skill at being an unrelenting people pleaser seems to rival even yours, Lloyd.
あのな。
Hey,
ま、それでも貿易商をやってるくらいだ。
maybe, but don't forget the guy's a
た
traitor.
だお人よしってだけじゃ務まらないと思うけどな。
I bet it takes more than being nice to run a successful
で
business.
もハロルドさんは地場産業ときちんと協力しながら堅実に商売しているみたいね。
Well, Mr. Hayworth and his business seem to be prospering, all while still cooperating with local
クロ
businesses.
スベルの貿易商は国際取引で荒稼ぎをする人が多いって言われているけど、
Most cross-bound traders I know try to make as much money as possible by trading abroad.
そんな中では貴重な存在かもしれないわ。
So I get the impression that traders like Mr. Hayworth are fairly rare.
なるほど。そういうもんか。
Good point. Never thought of it that way.
ああいう真っ当な人もいれば、ルバーチェ商会みたいなのもある。
Well, he runs an honest business. Groups like Ravash are as dirty as they come.
それが今のクロスベルか。
That's just how Crossbill is nowadays.
ええ、そうね。だから今のクロスベルの全てがダメってことはないと思うの。
The people like Mr. Hayworth show me the crossbow isn't all bad. He gives me hope.
ああ、俺もそう思うよ。
Me too, Ellie.
さてと、昼過ぎか。
Anyway, it's already past
この
noon.
まま次の目的地に行こうか。
How about we head to the next place?
聖ウルスラ医科大学ね。
Sounds like a good plan. St. Ursula Medical College, right?
確か南口方面ですよね。
I believe we should head to the south exit in that case.
このまま南にまっすぐ抜ければバス停がある。
Right. There should be a bus stop there we can use.
30分ごとにバスが出てるって聞いたことがあるな。
From what I hear, They get buses heading to Snurrsel every 30 minutes.
そいつは便利だな。
Oh, nice. Works for
まあ
me.
とにかく行ってみようぜ。
Well, what are we heading for? Let's head over.
あ
Sounds
あ
good.
医科大学か。やっとセシル姉に会えるな。
St. Ursula. Not how I planned it, but I'm finally going to see Cecile. Well, I decided to say, press tab to bring up a map and press tab for a map of the state. If you're inside, you can use a shortcut to fast travel. Oh! So as long as you've been there, but where some situations it's not available. So we can actually fast travel now. That's useful. So we can fast travel to the town. That's already an improvement over the previous. Now I'm coming back here because I want to report in.
皆さん、どうもお疲れ様です。
As always, we appreciate your hard
そ
work.
れでは報告を受けたまわりますね。
Well then, allow me to go over your reports.
はい、お疲れ様でした。は
Yeah, we got 1,000 detective pay and we completed that one.
い、お疲れ様でした。
And we got another 1,000 for that one.
報告は以上ですね。
Thanks for the reports, everyone.
また依頼を達成したらよろしくお願いします。
If you finish more support requests, please let me know.
Meantime. Yeah, so we're still looking for the missing ingredients and I don't know where the fish is. Even though I've already been fishing around town. Question is, can we actually... Oh, actually that's crap. I thought I'll get my health and magic points back and I realised it's not magic points that I'm looking at the bottom that are missing. It's craft points. And the craft points we can't do anything about just yet. We need to be in battle for that. So let's go into the Orbal store because I want to see if I can expand my slots. Yeah, see, so we can open that one. Right, let me just quickly go across everybody. Because this is where the slots become more at a premium. And you have to open them sequentially. Well, most of the time, but that one's actually cheaper. So let's get the cheap ones opened. The advantage of opening the slots. Ah, she can't open hers. Right, let's come back to you in a moment, Tio. Oh, we can get all his slots opened. The reason I'm focusing on the slots is it gives us a chance to build some more equipment. I've already got an EP cut, so I don't need that one. Mind one. Have one of those. And move one could come in handy. Due to a lack of sapith. Right, so you can see we've now got more energy points to play around with. Although not as much as I thought we'd have, surprisingly. So she's now got multiple slots available. So that can only equip water. That's a good one to put in that. Oh. And increased movement will also be good for her too. The defense will be good. Sorry about the menu management, people. I know it's not what we like to deal with. It's really annoying. It's infuriating, I agree, but we need to get it going. Increased 6 is our physical guy. You got extra movement as well. Increased shield, that's what you can have. Extra strength for you. And you've got all the equipment I can give. So if we're looking at arts now, so we've now got more spells. We've got multiple abilities here for us, which is good. Increased defense, increased strength, reduce speed. Using that a couple of times in battle could be really helpful. work people giving you more work is more annoying than menu management. That is very true, yes. That I do get behind. We've also got Innocence Arc, which cure recovery on cure stut down. Wow, that's nice. So that's really good. Basically, it's a way of like, it's almost like Dekunda in a SMT. That's a really useful spell. And meanwhile, look at all these. Tio's now got Tio's our mage. Look at this. She's got HP for revive. She's got a much bigger healing circle. She's got Innocent Arc. She's got Stone Spike. She's got Icicle Edge. She's got Blue Drop, which is an area move. She's also got Ice Hammer. It's a nice name for a spell. And she's got Sparkle as well. So she's got a load more magic. So I'm now going to move her, oddly enough, onto the back row. So if I've got Tactics. That's all I've got, really. We're going to need to go and rest up at the orbital point in a moment. So we'll quickly save our game on a different slot. Use that one there.
Oh, you guys are Wendy's friends, aren't you? Have you heard about our brand new ornament cover replacement service? We got all the latest trendy designs in stock. Please check them out.
Oh, so you can get different covers. What's the point of that? We'll get it later. Might be needed for a trophy or something, maybe, but not right now. Now, know that. Oh, yeah, we'll ignore that name. Erebonia's Rhineford Company made their name as a big weapons manufacturer. Naturally, they operate as a massive conglomerate, with each of its divisions producing orbital goods. Their products tend to be durable and practical, much like the people of Erebonia themselves. Yes, we know about people from Erebonia. We don't speak of them often.
Right, suction power and, something else, right? I was playing a bag of vacuum cleaner. What's the difference between the red and the blue and the one and the white one?
The price. They get more expensive the shinier the colour. I'm not cynical. Oh, let's talk to the grumpy old man. I discovered this really bizarre antique shop in the back alley a while back. Weird trinkets and baubles line the walls, and this creepy old lady sized me up suspiciously as I wandered in. Sounds like an accessory shop, that. Now I'm going to quickly go back to base, because I want to heal up. Now that we've been messing around with our ornaments, we've got more energy points to play with. This looks good, right? I mean, does it look good? It looks cartoony as anything. I don't want good. When Lloyd finds out, you can give them to each mom to play in their rooms. Is that a harmonica? Do you know Joshua? Right, so we need to head to the south side, which is down here. As a child, I always dreamed of becoming a railway engineer. But one day I decided to stick to admiration instead. That's why I'm a train buff now. Don't start talking to me. And there should be a bus stop. One right there. Before I check it though, let's quickly look around, see if there's anyone we can talk to. Oh, the college is that way on foot. There's Crossbell Airport. I'm taking a flight to Crossbell Airport, so I rode the train out here. Between trains, buses, and airships, Crossbell is just about every mode of transportation. Must be convenient. We don't have any business at the airport. Lloyd, there might be loot there. That's all the business I need.
次の発車時刻は10分後ってところか。
It looks like the next bus is scheduled to leave in 10
待って
minutes.
いればすぐに来るわね。
Oh, good. We won't have to wait too long then.
ウルスラ病院か。
It's been a while since I last visited St. Ursula.
ああ、俺もそうだよ。
Same here.
本当ならすぐにでも訪ねるつもりだったんだけど。
I actually intended to visit sooner, but we've just been so busy.
あら？
Huh? You did? Why?
病院に行くってどこか具合でも悪いのか？
You been feeling under the weather?
いや、知り合いが勤めているんだ。
No, I have a friend who works there.
ずいぶん世話になった人でさ。戻った挨拶をしたかったんだけど。
Someone has always been there for me. We've been to see each other since I got
お互い
back.
忙しかったから先延ばしになってたんだよな。
We were both so busy with work, we kept putting it off.
なるほど。そうだったの。
Well, I'm glad you have the chance to see each other now.
勤めてるってことは医者かなんかか？
We have friends working at the hospital. Does that make him a doctor or something?
いや、看護師をしてる人だよ。
A nurse, actually.
若手のまとめ役みたいで。
I just read that in Ellie's voice. Why did I do that? I read that in Ellen's voice instead of Lloyd's. Apparently, she's in charge of the youngest staff, so she's always extremely busy.
看護師ってことはあれか？
Excuse me, did you just say a
も
nurse?
しかしてナース服着て優しく検温してくれるお姉さん？
Bruh, no. Stop objectifying women. As in, one of those sweet gals who pampers you, she takes your temperature? With those tight little uniforms and everything? What?
まあ、ナース服は仕事着だから着てると思うけど。
They do have to wear uniforms, sure, but...
そのお姉さんいくつ？
So, how old is she, huh?
俺より5歳上だから23歳になったかな。
Well, she's 5 years older than me, so now I make her 23
う
now.
ちの隣に住んでた人で、姉さんみたいな人だったんだ。
We were next door neighbors for a long time, so she's basically like a sister to me. She a looker?
うん。綺麗な人であるとは思うけど。
Well, sure, I suppose.
歳年上のお姉さん。しかもナース服ときたか。
So to recap, she's 2 years older than me, she's hot, and she's pretty much always wearing the nurse's uniform.
ストライクど真ん中。
It's time to look alive, Randy Orlando. You were born for this very moment.
いや、俺は幸せだな。
Man, what did I do to deserve this happiness?
お前みたいなマブダチと巡り合うことができて。
You're the best thing that's ever happened to me, buddy old
と
pal.
いうわけで紹介よろしくね。
Looking forward to the glowing introduction, wingman. No. Nix on the introduction.
あのな。
And Lloyd agrees. No.
男子っていうのはこれだから。
Why are you guys always like this?
そこで俺も入れないでくれよ。
Hey, whoa. Don't lump me in with him.
ティオちゃん、どうしたの？
It's nothing the matter,
さっ
Tio.
きから考え事をしてるみたいだけど。
You seem like you've been lost in thought for a little while now.
あ、いえ。少々病院とかは苦手で。
Oh, it's nothing. I'm simply not especially fond of hospitals.
Neither am I, Tio. Trust me. I spent my childhood in the hospital a lot. I don't like going back there.
消毒液の匂いとか注射とかがちょっと。
The smell of antiseptic, and the sight of needles in particular. I see.
大丈夫か
Do you think you'll be okay?
なんだったらジオは
If you want to stay,
問題ありません。
There are no
ち
issues.
ょっと苦手というだけで嫌いというほどではないです。
It is merely a dislike. It's not as if it's not as if I have a phobia of
来な
hospitals.
くてもいいとか言ったら怒りますよ。
For your sake, I hope you were not about to give me permission to sit out.
言わないって
yeah, of course not.
危ない危ない少し気をつけなくちゃな
That was a close one. I need to watch what I say around
そ
her.
れに私もロイドさんのお知り合いには会ってみたいですし、
Besides, I would also like to meet your friend,
こ
Lloyd.
の前通信機で嬉しそうに話していた人ですよね。
I assume she was the one you were so happily speaking with on the phone.
どうしてそれを
How'd you know about that?
ロイドのお姉さんみたいな人か。
The two of you must be really close. Think of you as if you think of her as your sister.
So apologies, Bill. I just felt my microphone coming loose, so I had to make sure it was
ちょ
secure.
っと会うのが楽しみになってきたわね。
I'm looking forward to meeting her now.
おう、どっちかっていうとメインイベントになりそうだぜ。
For real. As far as I'm concerned, she's the main event of us waiting for us there.
あくまで捜査優先だからな
You guys, don't forget about the investigation. And there's a nice orderly
来ない
queue.
よね。
The bus still isn't here.
30分経過です。
It has already been 30 minutes.
おい、ロイド、
That's the deal, Lloyd.
10分後に来るんじゃなかったのかよ。
Didn't you say it was coming in 10 minutes? Now, in Lloyd's defense, I've been there. The bus is due in 5 minutes. Does it turn up? No. The four of them turn up an hour late all the time. Always.
俺に言われても
Don't look at
し
me.
かし妙だなさすがに遅すぎる気が
This is strange, though. The bus shouldn't be this late.
やっぱり来てないよな
Man, I was afraid of this happening. That too avian, yes, it comes early and doesn't wait.
本当にどうしたんだろう
What are we gonna do? Why is it 20 minutes late?
こっちから通信入れても何の返事もないし
I tried contacting them, but they won't even pick up the stupid phone.
どうかしたんですか
Excuse me, is something wrong with the bus?
ずいぶんバスが遅れてるみたいですけど。
It's rare for the bus to fall this far behind schedule.
いや何かトラブルが起こったみたいでして
Yeah, they've apparently run into some trouble on the road.
一度バスの運転手から通信があったんですけど
We got a call from the driver about
途
it.
中でプツリと切れてしまって応答がなくなってしまったんです
But before he could tell me what was going on, the line cut out and I couldn't get back in contact.
それって
Could that
トラ
mean?
ブルの匂いがしますね。
I sense
と
trouble.
ころで、兄さんどこの人なんだ？
By the way, who are you working for?
僕はクロスベル市交通課の者です
Oh, me.
I'm with the Crossbell City Transportation
一
Division.
応自治州で運行しているバスの管理をしているんですけど
We oversee the entirety of the bus service across the state.
警備隊に連絡するのもなんだしやっぱりギルドに頼るしかないかな
Yeah, that's probably some of the concept of CGF about. So I guess we'll have to rely on the Bracer Guild again.
みんないいか
You guys thinking what I'm thinking?
分かってる。
Yes, I think so.
仕方ないですね。
What other option do we have?
これも巡り合わせだろう。
Yeah, fate comes knocking again, eh?
Excuse
そ
me.
の役目自分たちに任せてくれませんか
Would you mind letting us take care of this?
え
Huh?
君たちは
Why? Who are you
クロ
guys?
スベル警察特務支援課の者です
Crossbell Police Department, Special Support
これ
Section.
から捜査任務で医科大学に向かうところでした
We're actually on the way to the hospital as part of an investigation.
君たち警察の人
Really? You guys are police
そっ
officers?
か
雑誌で読んだことがあるな。
Oh, I'm pretty sure I've read about you guys in some
警
magazine.
察がギルドみたいな市民サービスを始めたって。
Something about CPD starting a civil service branch that's like basically like the guild.
厳密には同じではないんですけど、
Well, we're not exactly the same as the
バ
guild,
スの様子を見に行くくらい問題なくできるかと。
but we can definitely go and assess the situation for you.
そうか。それならよろしく頼むよ。
Well, okay. I don't see any harm in it. I'll leave it to you guys
なん
then.
だったら遊撃士の応援でも頼んでおくかい？
Should I call some bracelets for backup?
いや、多分大丈夫だと思います。
No, I don't think that'll be necessary.
みんな行こう。
Let's go, everyone.
お
Right.
や。
Let's get
了
moving.
解です。
Understood. So we're not getting to ride the bus, people. We're not doing a Weird Al, another one rides the bus. Instead, we're going to be on foot. There's the college, so let's head on out. On Ursula Road. Ursula. Why does that name ring a bell? Oh god, it's kitties. Oh, it's raccoons. Oh, we got 2 battles.
畳みかけるぞ。
We're up against raccoons.
チャンスだ。よし、畳みかけるぞ。
はいさ。
オッケーです。
さてと
That certainly hurt them.
さてと、そこです。
任せろ。
俺の番だな。やっはっ。
よっしゃ。新手か。上等だぜ。
They've got a bit of power to them.
ドライブ開始。それ。
Ah, so it attacks guard on that move, does it?
エニグマ、駆動。
私の番ね。
I'm just gonna try all of the elements that I can.
俺の番だな。
Whereas you're gonna Eastern Flug it.
私の番です。エニグマ駆動。
それ。
Yep, it definitely hurt by fire. The attack guards to wind.
やっと。よし、上出来だ。
Decent experience, actually, really good. That was 120 odd experience. We got relaxant and dumplings. Right. And this is where we can be really cheap. Because now we're back in town. We can go back and rest and get our MP back. It's not cheating. It's manipulating the game mechanics to your advantage. And that's perfectly legal. The game lets me do it. I'm going to keep doing it. And you can quickly put it into high speed mode as well by hitting shift. Got weird monkey characters there. Is that I thought that was Spyro for a second. But it's not, it's some kind of snail. It's like Spyro the snail. Using the mini-map to determine when it had changed direction.
Yeah, yeah.
Trying to get the drop on me twice, I'm not allowing that.
チャンスだ。よし、畳みかけるぞ。
任せて。そこ。
We're East End thugging you.
任せろ。ま、こんなもんかね。
We just got some earthworms for fishing, and there's an item back there, so I want it. We've got a bipedal sheep monkey hybrid.
みんなチャンスよ。
あいた行くぞえいっと
今だわ。みんな行こうよ。
As the enemies take a lot of damage because they can tank it. Nice.
はい。へい。
行くぞえいっで
俺の番だな。はっちょろいぜ。
And we just found something on the ground. We found some time sapphire. Very nice. So, I mean, I'm not trying to use this as a way to grind. What I'm trying to do here is essentially get myself into a position where I can get by them. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
かかってきなさい。
That was moronic of me. I didn't mean to do that.
やっはっ
任せて。
I meant to stun it and get the initiative completely.
任せろ。
However,
私の番です。
no, it's still only 70%.
そこで
In
す。
this game, they did away with the... If you get the initiative of any kind, you actually get immediate access to the
えいっと
ability to run away.
行くぜ。
The runaway increases during the battle.
はっちょろいぜ。
So we didn't get any tactical bonus done, which is disappointing. Oh, it's a weird fish. But by attacking it like that,
先生可能。
ooh,
始めましょう。
we have quite a few of them.
えいっで
And they take quite a lot of damage, so I might have to run away from this, oddly enough.
はい。絶対をデータ収集を中断します。
やっと
みんなチャンスよ。
Now we've got the all-out attack. That gives us a better chance.
よし畳みかけるぞ
Oh yeah, that's much better.
さてと。や
はい。たあ。
行くぞ
Tio muted him, and Lloyd finished him.
まだまだいける
Yeah, good experience. Right, we've got 2 ways to go here. So what's over this tower? Got more blob enemies.
せいっと
先生可能。
Hmm,
始め
we've
ま
got
し
a
ょう。
mix of blobs.
チャンスだよし畳みかけるぞ
We've overkilled one, so that's a great start. Oh, he's still alive. Finish it while we got the chance.
そこ。
行くぞえいっで
俺の番だな。はっ。
任せて。はい。
Well, we're going to be tanking at least one blow here. No, we're going to be tanking more than one. Oh, he was getting ready to cast. How dare you siphon health?
やっと
That I am not allowing.
任せろ。はっ。
任せて。はい。
さてたあ。
Yay, there we go.
はあ。これで一安心です。
Right, The advantage of this is we are actually getting decent experience. So this is a bit of a quiet wind down before the end of the stream, I think, because I get the feeling that the next area I go to is going to be a story beat.
よーし一気に行くぞ
And I don't want to start it and be in a place where I can't save. How did you miss then, Lloyd? Seriously, how?
チャンスです皆さんお願いします任せてキャ
よっしゃよしえいっ
There we go, I'll do it.
とよしもう大丈夫だ
Wow. 2 health, 2 points away from experience and a level up. That's pathetic. Risk a 7-hour stream. Well, of course, those of you who were there for the Trials in the Sky second chapter, that's exactly what happened. I went for an entire chapter in one stream, and that was actually one of my favourite streams to do, because the story was just so brilliant on that particular stream. I love the way it ended and everything, the way the characters built up. It was just so much fun to watch. Trying to see if we can get one of these on their own. The answer is no, I can't. Unless, actually, that works perfectly well, actually. That's right, get away, turn away, thank you.
えいっとせいっと
We could take you out on your own.
みんなチャンスよ
あいか
Makes our job a lot easier.
よし畳みかけるぞ
任せて
The team rush is a really useful feature.
俺の番だな
Yeah, I wanted him to go on that one by himself.
俺の番だなやっはっ
任せてそこ
You say this fiend reminds you of one of the early Phantom Fantasies.
先を急ぎましょう
Having played through 4, 5 and 6, I don't think it's neither of those, so I'm not sure, I'll be honest. There we go. Just managed to get ourselves a full restore of our resources, pretty much. Apart from Tio's craft points. Because by levelling up, it gave us a heal as well. So if you can ride your levelling up, it's quite useful. Currently at level 13, so we're not in a bad position. And I know that the Trails games, a lot of the time it's speed. Yeah, your coral ring. If the CPD found out someone who stole from me, you'd be unemployed. You get it? Unemp and then Lloyd, as in Lloyd Bannings. Brilliant, isn't it? Yeah. To be fair, it's better than any of my jokes. Prevent seal. That'll be useful for you because you've got the ability to bring people back and you've got a lot of magic points. We got some space sappers, that's nice.
せいはっ
Come on, keep coming. That's right, keep coming. Thank you.
みんなチャンスよ
あいか行くぞえいはっ
はい
This should be an overkill, but we shall see. Depends on the damage we do.
ここだよっしゃ一気にボコン
Yeah, it was an overkill.
まこんなもんかね
That's the way we just came, so that's fine. He didn't turn around. He turned around at the last second.
やっと
よっしゃ畳みかけるぞ。
了解俺の番だな。えいはっ
そこ
With us all doing our attacks, we should hopefully do enough damage
俺の番だな。
to DPS it and finish it this way.
やっや
任せてそこ
よっしゃ
ぜ
Come on, Tio.
そこです。データ収集終了しました。
Just checking in case there's anything down here. Don't see anything.
いせいはっ
But there is something
よ
there.
っしゃ畳みかけるぞ。
了解チャンスだ。よし畳みかけるぞ。
行くぜ。
ぜ
So this part of the stream is essentially get as much experience as I can moment.
これで一安心です。
We found a brilliant carrot. Yeah, not just a regular carrot, we found a brilliant one. Oh, there's loot there, I see it. Yay, clear gelatin. Don't know what I want it for, but I've got it. Ah, it's one of you fishies.
せいや
みんなチャンスよ
This might be another one we can win here because we've got the all-out
チャンスだ。よ
attack.
し畳みか
I
ける
keep
ぞ。
saying that, but I keep realizing that every time I do, I've got the orders covered on my side of the screen. I've actually got the turn order covered.
さてとそこなんとかなったわね
So, in fact, right there, that should now make it more visible because I believe that you will have the sight of the turns. So next time we're in a fight, you should see what I'm on about. How you'll be able to understand the tactics I'm playing. Yay, an EP charge. As you walk away with a mediocre item, you fail to notice that the chest itself is made of priceless Zamurian ore. Oh no, look over there.
やっぱり予想通りか。
Damn, this ain't looking good. Oh, what the hell?
なんでこんな時に魔獣が
Somebody help me! Where did these monsters even come from?
あーエイドスよどうかお守りください
Oh, Adios, take the
大丈夫
wheel!
ですか。
Are you okay?
あんたらは
Who are you
警察の
guys?
ものです。
CBD Special Sports
撃
Division.
退すから中に入っててくれや。
We'll take her from here, so get back in the bus. Right.
M 組駆動
さてとガンナーモード起動します。オーバルドライバー出力最大エーテルバスター。
Wow, they've got a lot of health.
さあ行くぞ。だータイガーチャージ。
よっしゃこいつはどうだい。はあクリムゾンゲイ
よし
Right, this is where what we need to do is On the next move. Alright, it's calling the little boys in. Right, we can still take on. We can take one more blow apiece. Because I'm aiming to not use all my aim is simple. Oh wow, they do it does no damage at all. Oh, that's the way to do it. No point wasting that on one character. That helped. Helpful. Right, so it caps at 3. Ooh, that's an evil move. Right, the only option we've got here. Sorry, Lloyd, you're gonna have to tank this on your own. There's nothing I can do. That's helpful. Ooh, he's almost dead. So if we get rid of one of these, it'll be alright. But this might be one of those battles where I have to continue and recharge. I'm giving us a chance to get Tiger Charge here at least. This could be useful, but for now... Right, that's one dead. That's helpful. That's annoying, it resisted it. I hate that, it's really frustrating, but what can you do?
よしさあ行くぞ
Won't be as powerful, but still do a lot of damage anyway. Yeah, it's not hurt it.
私の番です。ドライブ開始。それ。
Yes, we need him to be finished. I wonder, do I have any items that I can use? Any like attack items? No, I don't. That's annoying. That's frustrating. Bit too late for that now, to be honest. I'd rather save the Rostcraft. Your fireball was doing loads of damage to it.
任せてくれ。エニグマ駆動。
任せて。
Ah, that's annoying.
助かりました。
If we can finish it, then this won't be as big an issue, but if we don't finish it, we're in trouble.
それ。
And there it goes. I just noticed there was a boss health bar as well. It never once thought to attack it. We got an overkill from that. Finish it. Helpful to get a 50% heal, and then we needed that. That was helpful. In the face. The experience payout for this had better be good. $205. That's rubbish. For all those enemies and bosses, I would have expected more than that. We got U material though, and the brilliant carrots. Huh. That was a little too close for comfort.
You could say that again. Those monsters were simply enormous. Where could they have come from? I suspect they originated from deep in the forest.
けで街道に出てしまったのでしょう。
However, for what reason would they venture out onto the highway?
珍しいこともあるもんだな。
Beats me, but it's definitely pretty fishy though.
あんたらよくやってくれた。
My
い
heroes!
やー助かったよ。一時はどうなることかと。
For a second there, I thought it was finished.
無事でよかったです。
We're just glad you weren't hurt.
今の魔獣のせいで足止めを食らってたんですね。
I'm assuming those monsters were the reason you were stuck here.
ああ、そうだけど、
Well, sort of, but not really.
その前に動力エンジンが故障を起こしちまったんだ。
The engine on this thing broke down before the monsters showed up.
仕方ないから一旦停車して調べてみようとしたんだが。
It happens occasionally, so I popped the hood to take a
そ
look.
こに今の魔獣が現れて立ち往生する羽目になったのか。
And that's when your ugly pals popped out of the woods, huh?
通信機の調子が悪かったのもエ
Did
ン
the
ジン
en-
トラブルが原因ですか？
Did the engine failure stop your communication device from working?
ああ、バスに搭載している通信機はエンジンから動力を取ってるからな。
Yep. The communications gets its power from the engine too.
おっと、こうしちゃいられない。なんとか直せないか確かめないと。
I'm gonna have to run some tests to see if we can get it fixed.
この様子だと復旧にはまだかかりそうね。
I'm afraid this might take some time.
一旦町に戻って交通課の人に報告した方がいいか。
Yeah. We should probably return to the city and let the transportation division know about this.
これも運命ですか。
It would appear fate has even more walking in store for us.
面倒だけどそうするしかねえかもな。
I ain't a fan of it either, but it doesn't like we have much choice.
おい
Heads up! Ah! Crap!
Not good.
まだいたの？
There's still more of
さ
them.
すがにまずいな。
This doesn't look it too
おい
hot.
ロイド、かっこ撃破に持ってくぞ。
Hey Lloyd, I don't think we can take all of them at
さ
once.
すがに全部は相手にしてらんね
Let's focus our efforts on one at a time.
ダメだ。
No, that won't
そ
work.
れだとバスが襲われる可能性がある。
It'll be over if one gets near the bus.
え。それもそうか。
Damn. You're
とに
right.
かくすぐに対処しないと。
We need to figure something out quickly.
Here come the bracers.
来ます。
They're coming.
Yeah, called it.
Huh?
The hell?
Let's do this, Joshua.
Red.
行くわよ。よっしゃ。
Oh, they've got a special combined dustcraft. Wow.
すごい。
Amazing.
でもないです。
They are incredible.
なんとか間に合ったかな。
Phew. Looks like I made it just in the nick of time.
エステル、大丈夫かい？
Are you okay, Estelle?
私は別に。
Yeah, that was
なん
nothing.
とかヨシアの切り込みのタイミングを作れてよかったわ。
I'm just glad I managed to finally get our timing right on our combo attack.
それはそうと、
Oh, we're putting that aside.
もしかしてクロスベル警察の人かしら。
What do you guys happen to be the Crossbell Police?
南口のところで交通課の人から話を聞いたんだけど。
Someone from the Transport Division told us what happened.
あ
Yeah, we are.
あ、その君たちは？
Who are you two?
いきなり現れて混乱させちゃったみたいね。
I can imagine you're confused seeing a girl just flying from out of nowhere.
はじめまして。
Sorry we didn't introduce ourselves earlier.
私はエステル。エステル・ブライトよ。
I'm Estelle. Estelle Bright.
僕はヨシュアと言います。
And I'm
遊
Joshua.
撃士協会クロスベル支部に
We
正式
recently
配属になった
transferred
ばか
over
り
to the
です
Bracer Guild's Crossbow branch.
やっぱり遊撃士か。
Yeah, bracers. I should have figured.
自分たちはクロスベル警察特務支援課に所属するものです。
Nice to meet you two. We're members of the CPD Special Support Section.
危ないところをありがとう。本当に助かったよ。
Thanks a lot, by the way. You really helped us out of that jam.
いいって
No
あ
biggie.
なたたちも結構やりそうだし余計なお世話かなってちょっと思ったんだけど
And besides, the four of you actually can handle things. Sorry if we put it in at the last
い
second.
や正直危ないところだったよ
Oh, no, not at all. To be honest, things might have taken a turn for the worst if you hadn't shown up.
俺はロイド・バニングスだ
I'm Lloyd. Lloyd Bennings.
はじめましてエリー・マクダイルです
My name's Ellie McDowell. It's a pleasure to meet you.
うっすランディ・オルランドだ
What's up? Name's Randy
テ
Orlando.
ィオ・プラトですよろしく
Theo Plato. A pleasure.
ロイドさんにエリーさんにランディさんにティオちゃん
Lloyd, Ellie, Randy, and Theo. I gotta make sure to remember those names.
あれティオにロイドって
Wait, Theo and Lloyd?
ちょっと面白い偶然だね
Well, the odds are still.
私たちの名前が何か
Is there something significant about our names?
ごめんごめん
Sorry about
ちょ
that.
うど知り合いにティオとロイドさんがいたから面白い偶然だなって思って
I just thought it was funny because I know some people named Theo and Lloyd from back home.
Yeah, from all the way back in first chapter on the farm, Purcell Farm. Tio was Estelle's friend who helped out with the recipe for the like the strawberry pancake kind of thing in the very first chapter of the game. Way back on YouTube, you can find that stream, people. YouTube.com/Swishbone.
もちろん全然似てないけどね
You obviously know nothing alike, though.
あは
Oh, okay then.
そういえば動力バスの方はどうですか
Yeah, getting back to the topic at hand. How's the bus doing?
どうやらエンジントラブルを起こしているみたいですけど
Seems you have some engine trouble, am I right?
ああ
Yeah, actually.
クォーツの接続不良が原因なのは確かみたいだが
And also, I don't know if you noticed, but the music that's playing is a weird version of the Whereabouts of Light. Which sounds oddly again like one of the world map themes from Final Fantasy VIII. Falcon went deep to the well on this one, didn't they? I think there might be a weak connection with the quartz, but I'm not sure.
困ったなこんなことならもう少し
Man, if I knew this was going to happen, I would have paid more attention in maintenance class.
そのよかったら少し見せてもらえますか
Yeah, if you don't mind, could I take a look at it?
ひょっとしたらなんとか修理できるかもしれませ
I
ん
might be able to get it up and running for you.
本当か
Seriously?
そういえばよしや飛行船の操縦とかできるもんね
Yeah, come to think of it, you're pretty darn good at handling airships, aren't you, Joshua?
簡単な整備ならお手の物か
So I bet simple maintenance like this will be a real piece of cake for
い
you.
やーさすが遊撃士いざっていう時は頼りになるな
Oh, bless the Bracer Guild! You guys always know what to do!
いえたまたまですから
Oh no, it's just a coincidence my skills came in handy here.
なあティオスケお前エンジン修理とかは
Yo, Teotot. I don't suppose you're a maintenance guru too, are you?
いいえ門外漢です
That is unfortunately outside my area of expertise.
動力ネットの関連機器ならそこそこわかりますけど
I am fairly proficient with orbital network equipment, however.
そういえばあなたたちはどうしてここに
So what brought you guys all the way out here? Before all this bus business, you know?
私たちみたいに手配魔獣を探しに来たとか
Are you after some wanted monsters like we are?
いやそういうわけじゃないけど
No, not exactly.
警察の任務でこの先にある病院に向かうところだったんです
We were actually on the way, our way to the hospital, on police business.
そこでちょうどこの騒ぎに出くわしてしまって
This whole situation wasn't part of the plan.
この先の病院聖ウルスラ医科大学でしたか
St. Ursula Medical College, right?
へえそんな場所があるんだ
Huh? There's a hospital all the way out here?
それじゃあこの場は私たちが引き受けるわよ
Well, we'll be happy to wrap up things with the bus
用
situation.
事があるんだったら先に行った方がいいんじゃない
If you got some urgent police stuff to do, you should go on ahead.
それは
Oh, are you sure?
せっかくだからお願いしよう。
Thank you. We'll take you up on an offer.
エステルさんにヨシュア君だったかな。
You said your names are Estelle and Joshua, right?
あ、呼び捨てでいいわよ。
Yeah, that's us.
見たところ同い年くらいだし。
Hopefully we'll run into you guys again at some point.
そうだね。できればお近づきの印に。
I agree. It'd be nice to have some friends our age out here.
あ
Oh, yeah, sounds
あ、
good.
それじゃエステル、ヨシュア、
Well then, Estelle and
動
Joshua,
力バスのことをよろしくお願いするよ。
we'll leave the bus in your capable hands.
Sure thing.
君たちの方も気をつけて。
Take care of yourselves out there. And yep, I called that we'd have braces come to our aid, and it's nice to see that Estelle and Joshua are still kicking ass, especially with that really rather epic double team move they have. Hopefully at some point in the future, we'll get to use that ourselves in combat. I get the feeling that there's the forging of a friendship happening here. But on that note, that is where I am tapping out for tonight because we are slightly, ever so slightly, into overtime. And well, we've seen some interesting developments here. We've had weird werewolves in the scene, gigantic gorillas, and a sense that there's a lot of convenience in how these attacks took place. How convenient that no one saw it, and how convenient the CPD just happened to be there and find out that CGF let them slip through the net, maybe. I smell a rat. We're going to find out more about this next week, right here on twitch.tv/Swishbone. That's next Friday night at 8 PM BST. I did say earlier in the stream that the Wednesday one is still showing at the moment as Chaos Head Noah. Depending on some research I do, I may have to abandon that series due to copyright issues. However, I'm going to look into it a bit further for you all. Failing that, keep an eye on the stream and there will be something taking its place. So keep an eye on Wednesday evening, 8 PM BST for that. Tomorrow evening at 8 PM BST, right here, twitch.tv/ChrisJT1985. He's going to be going into Uncharted space as he carries on his Star Wars Outlaws streams. That's been really good fun to watch, so do check that out if you like anything to do with sci-fi, adventure gaming, and general all-round shooting banter. Always worth a chat. And you can also go over to youtube.com/@Queen3210, where you can see the playthroughs of the likes of Final Fantasy IV, where I am in it as a guest star. We've also got the star's probably a bit of a stretch there, actually, a guest appearance. And we've also got the recently completed series Dispatch, which is brilliant for anyone who likes kind of alternative superhero stories and people smacking the microphone being an idiot. We've also got the ongoing playthrough of the weird and delightfully odd exploration game Blueprints, amongst the likes of the Danganronpa playthrough from back in the day, the Phoenix Wright playthrough, the Persona 3 Reload playthrough, and much, much more. Like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And thank you all very, very much for watching. And yes, Estelle and Joshua really did give those bosses a timeless pummeling.